Let's do this shit.
Let's do this
I got a big box of Cheez-Its. Let's do this.
I have no push-ups. Let's go. Well,
Yeah.
what happened last time on Ebon Ward West?
Last time on Ebon Ward West, the party arrived at the well-established and loved location known as the Delicacy to meet up with someone known as the Friend. They had procured a strange statue of the goddess Nisei, and apparently Eternal wants it. Well, shit hit the fan almost immediately upon meeting with the Friend, and after a glorious battle, including the near death of a man named Bad Dog Boku, the party was actually able to apprehend the Friend, as Liar put him in some other dimension? I'm sure it'll be addressed. And as the party made their daring escape out of Simsalabim, they encountered a man known as Dante, the Burning Chain of Justice. He was immediately dumpstered twice. The party was able to jump onto a train and make their way to an airship, where they were able to get a ride out of town before anyone else was able to fully follow them. And now, in mid-flight, on their way to Magistrate's Mirror. Now, the travel is going to be a few days out at least, and you've only been in the air for probably 40 minutes or so, and periodically looking back to the south to ensure that no one is actually following you. And so far, no. There are plenty of other airships that are leaving the port as well, which has allowed you to kind of blend in with the crowd. And careful, Josen. And
I was tempted to just jumping straight off. No.
I just realized I'm playing Josen. Oh, God!
But yeah, this individual, he is actually an ex-Ebon Ward member. A deal was struck between he and the West. He would keep his airship and all that jazz and not have to be involved directly with missions involving like fighting monsters and whatnot. However, if they ever needed a way out of Simsalabim or a faster form of transportation and he happened to be in town, he could not deny you. So he has begrudgingly allowed you on his airship and is a little steamed at the amount of mayhem you caused on the way out, but thankfully it seems no one is following you just yet, but Lord knows how long that's going to last.
I'd like to think the amount of mayhem that happened was hardly our fault.
Captain's mouth is looking like his mustache.
That is a very impressive frown. Oh, she spins and turns on her heel. Airship, 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 airship. She's very invested in the fact that we're on an airship right now. Josen, you get splattered with something. Hold on, Cat made me a new icon. Liar's bleeding everywhere. Airship, airship, airship.
Hey, happy. What's this? He
stops and turns.
He wipes off the blood with a thumb and like kind of holds it up. Oh, you're bleeding on me, Happy.
Oh, my apologies. ASMR blood is very valuable, though, so you should consider it a service.
Oh, would you need any help, patching up then?
Actually, yes. She walks over and hands you a bunch of vials. Here, start collecting it in this.
Oh, of course, no problem.
Johnson, I'm very pleased to see you working hard to assist your friends.
Absolutely. He moves his giant sausage fingers moving very delicately to collect the blood and like just generally like just stop bleeding.
She collects whatever vials of the rainbow blood there are. Here, you can keep a few.
Oh, thank you. He's already pocketed one, but he takes yours the rest too. You're so corny, Laura.
Nope. No need to thank me. Actually, everything that I made you guys is imbued with at least a little bit of my blood. That's why it twitches sometimes.
He kind of tugs at his scarf a bit. What'd she make you? I look over at Safedu and Delilah.
Delilah is bleeding, but is very patiently waiting for your conversation to be over before she brings that up. I'm sorry, what you want?
Hey, what she make you? She made me this. He pulls out his like scarf cape again.
Oh, she put an extra special drop of blood in my sword.
Well.
It tends to work exceptionally well with weapons. In particular, the metal seems to take to the blood. It moves with almost a mind of its own. Also, it gets stronger if fed more. She smiles.
But one drop was enough to do me.
Right. What's your blood made of? After all, why is it special?
She looks down at her arms and, like, the fact that she's glittering like a fucking Christmas tree.
Josie, you can't just ask somebody why their blood is special.
I mean, I can, and I did.
And I'll tell you, she kind of, like, scoops down under whatever this thing is and walks over. ASMR blood is usually, okay, it's usually a little weird. Normally, ASMR, she spins, are born looking like any other sort of normal person. But the more guilt, sin, remorse, and other negative feelings they get, the more they molt, the more they change, and the more they mutate. So, in my case, she holds up her arms. I lost my digits long ago, and, unfortunately, I can no longer rip out my feathers. So, my blood naturally has followed suit. Smiles.
He kind of thinks, oh, what you so guilty about there, RP? Steal some cookies from some children or something?
Why the drastic jump between children and cookies?
I feel like there's a substantial gap right there. She like tries to scratch the back of her head and whaps herself with a feathery arm.
You don't seem too much like the bad sort, or the sort that do something, so what's got your, I don't know, what's got your head in the clouds?
She actually chuckles at that. Well, I think it's relative based on the person. A lot of ASMR haven't done particularly bad things, but they perceive it as bad. An ASMR that doesn't have feathers is one that you can't particularly trust, because it means they're either completely unaware of their guilt, or they're ripping them out like I used to when I was with the Keepers. Smiles. Me, I had a... She like looks down for a second. I had a friend named Bliss who used to operate out of Ebon Ward West. I was sort of an outcast around these parts, so she was the only one who really talked to me. She's part Suli, and I made a dumb wish that I wish somebody would talk to me a little bit more. So she did. And she got in a big fight with Lord Cregan, and she gets this sour look on her face. He said that he wished that she would go away, and she did. And I was so worried about losing my new home out in West, I just didn't really say anything. And with her gone, I don't know, it doesn't really feel like home anymore anyway. Kind of shrugs. So it could be something small like that, I suppose. It's big to me, though.
What a sad story, RB. Oh, I feel for you, you know? You've got plenty of good friends in West still. The friends willing to patch you up and take great care of you. He gives you a pat on the shoulder. And, if that doesn't stop the guilt, you should really start thinking about maybe what's really dragging you down. Can't go living with regrets now. That'll just drag you down off this shit, most likely, with all that.
That's some oddly salient advice, Josen. Thank you. Smiles.
Yeah, no problem. Just make sure to talk to old Josen if you got any more problems, RP.
She smiles and looks back over like,
Josen dangles the little vial of valuable blood he has. And puts it in his pocket.
Josen, what do you plan on doing with that precisely?
Oh, I don't know yet.
Hear the sword grumble and clatter in its sheath.
Joseph goes off and contemplates a bit.
Yeah. The captain looks out amongst all of you and shakes his head. Well, we'll still be in the air for a few days yet. Thankfully, the winds are to our back, so maybe we'll get lucky and shave off a bit of time.
That'd be nice.
Oh, that would be very nice. Oh, we're so very appreciative of you, Captain.
Yes, I'm sure. He looks down at you.
We really would have been up shit creek without you, so we do appreciate it.
Yes, and unfortunately, I probably can't go back to Simsalabim for quite some time, so I'll have to go to Hocus and Pocus, perhaps Abracadabra.
Those sound like hilarious places.
They're all very real.
I'm one who's quite familiar with not being able to go back to places. I feel you, Captain, I really do. So here, I've got a gift for you. He reaches into his pocket and gives him 5 silver coins.
So, here's the best part about that in this universe. We only do gold, so you're basically handing him Monopoly money. He takes the 5 gold as if you just handed him, like, a bag of empty M&Ms. And he's like, wow, I could retire on this.
Don't go that far.
Didn't plan on it, because I couldn't.
Delilah comes over to you, Safeto, and kind of looks over the edge of the boat. See anything cool?
Safetu is he is indeed just sort of leaning over the edge of the ship, looking down at the world beneath them. How long have these existed?
Oh, what? Flying boats?
Yes.
Well, how long have airships existed?
So airships have been around in the West at least for, I want to say, about 30 years. So they're not like, they're a little newer. There is rumor that way back in the day that there were more airships, just because way back in the day, people were way more loose with their magic than said, fuck it, I'll make a boat fly, I'll make a city fly, I don't give a shit. Kind of dangerous and bad. So about 30 years.
Yeah, no, they're pretty new in the grand scheme of things. Pretty swanky though, huh?
Yes, they are.
Hey! I just had a thing.
Oh,
Can I trigger a Safetu flashback?
Do it.
Okay. Cool. How exactly is this gonna work?
You have control of his memories. Like
Okay.
a thing
Alright.
that pops up, like just a quick little scene or a quick little thing. Maybe he's talking to somebody. Maybe he remembers somebody's face or
Okay.
the context with which he knew that person.
I got it then.
Yeah.
And what's kind of the tone of this? Just
This
so I
is
know.
somber.
Somber. Oh.
Yeah. Safetu, as you stand listening to a bit of the history of airships, you look, and for a split moment, the airship traveling at a rather fast speed, there's a break in the clouds, and you see the clouds cascaded on both sides of the sun. It reminds you of a memory you had, a memory that comes to you in a sudden moment. In that moment, you were standing near the top, or at least in the outer areas of the tomb. You don't know the time, you don't know the context, you don't know when this was, but it was a very, very beautiful memory. And yet, it seems like a bit of solemnness comes to you, like this was a time closer to the end. You are holding an object in your hand. It's some trinket. You think you may have seen it when you were waking up the last time you did wake up, but it was far more decrepit when you most woke up recently than it looks here. And as you take one last glance at the sun and the clouds and the world itself, you walk back inside, and yet you seem to leave that artifact outside of your inner sanctum, simply where it could almost be picked up. It's far from secure. Why you do this, you don't know. But regardless, you find yourself walking back, and this memory seems to end as you close the doors once more and take rest back inside of your tomb. And like that, you just come back as the clouds once again cover over the sun.
Huh. think I remembered something.
Oh?
Yes. It was my tomb. But it was... I must have been on my way back in, having completed my duty. Coming here pretty soon, I suspect I will have to do this again.
Oh, well, I hope you can stay a bit longer.
No, I have learned what happens if I waste my time.
I'm not asking you to waste your time. I'm just saying that I hope that Divine Providence says that we can spend more time together. That's all.
Perhaps if we are lucky.
Delilah smiles. I think we will be.
Yeah.
Oh, speaking about making good time, I currently have somebody jammed inside my robes. Who wants to talk to him?
All right. Oh, I got an idea. Let's go put him right over here near the. I don't know. Wait, he might jump.
No. It would probably be wiser for all of us if I just let you guys inside as well, and I wait outside.
Oh.
Oh, cool. It's been forever since I've been in there.
Delilah, you know the rules. Please don't disturb my dolls.
Oh, wouldn't dream of it.
She smiles at you.
And then, just so I know, Jay, are you going in here as well? Or?
No, she's got to stay on the outside. Otherwise, her robes would collapse to the ground and she'd reappear naked, and we cannot have that on stream. So she's going to chill out like a tent and sit here.
Okay. I'll change up the music then.
That was a really good scene, by the way, you guys. That was dope as shit.
Okay. Is music playing for you guys?
Yes.
Okay.
No.
No?
Oh, there it is.
Okay. Yeah, it's acting very slow today. I don't know why. So, you enter the mirrorverse that is inside of Liar's coat.
Ugh.
And
It
you
feels
see
so weird.
you see a man with his back turned to you, arms behind his back. I've been expecting you.
As you like.
Welcome to my new lair.
Hey, but
I believe you
Mr.
misunderstood the situation.
Mr. the Friend, hey, can we talk real quick?
You dare approach the friend?
Yeah, no, hold on. Look, dude. Look, I'm just gonna. If you keep this up, you're just gonna make a colossal ass out of yourself. And these guys are pretty harsh and judgy sometimes. So like, if you have like any dignity at all, just be cool, all right?
Give me a diplomacy or intimidate check, your choice, because it's the friend.
Diplomacy check, eh?
Or intimidate.
They're the same.
Ooh!
Like, come on, we're all just people here. We're done kicking you. I'm kicking you around.
Yeah, I'm sorry. he takes his hat off. I figured it was important to assert dominance in a frightening new land. Where am I?
No, that's understandable. You're inside Liar's coat, and don't worry about asserting dominance. There is no danger of you asserting dominance over us, given the situation.
I see. He kind of fiddles with his hands a bit and then takes his hat off. So! I noticed there's no longer a bear trap on my leg. That's appreciated.
Yeah, how is your leg, friend?
Fine.
You're welcome.
Like, looks over Chosen really quick, becomes very defensive.
I don't think he likes me much, Seffi.
No, that's
Who is
fair.
that?
He's got. it's you. You're Seffi. You're Sefetu. It's a nickname.
I am Sefetu.
Yeah. He'll get it. Hey, hey, Mr. the Friend, is that your real name, or do you have like another one? Or should we just keep calling you Friend? I wanna know how to make you as comfortable as possible. You know.
Ah, yes. Well, there's no point in hiding my identity. So, and thanks to Patreon voters, the Friend removes his mask and his other attire to reveal he's actually an Undine.
Oh my god, he's hot.
He's hot.
Ooh. wouldn't have bet on that. I would have figured you were a drow.
He removed his face.
Yes, I have
Friend
another.
no more.
No,
Now you're a comrade, ain't that right, the comrade?
I suppose it's
Don't, you don't have to listen to him.
right. Well,
Like honestly, like I'm pretty sure protocol says we're supposed to bust you up and try and get some more stuff out of you, but like I'm not feeling that. Like I don't
I'm
think.
feeling that a little, though. How about you give us some little information about your organization, buddy?
oh, right.
Josen,
Well,
buddy, love your support in this situation. Really appreciate how you
problem.
want to be a team player. I think I got this.
the friend takes a step back. Hey, look, listen. Yes, I work for Eternal, and I might as well tell you my real name simply because you can't do any worse than they would to me if they found me. So my name is for real.
Oh,
But if you prefer,
you're for real. I might have heard of you before.
if you have, I fucked up. But real's fine. It's fine. It's easier for most people.
Well, Delilah just sits down real cash. Like, have a seat. Tell us what you feel like telling.
Yes, I'll have a seat in my domain. He takes a seat.
You sit down amidst the plushies.
This is nice.
Oh, don't touch the dolls.
They do look at me a lot. Well, if you must know about the Eternal Organization, what I can tell you is, no surprise, they collect a large portion of the magical items found in the West and most of Goliath, really. We have individuals hailing from all over the country. We've even got people in Barway. Fucking Barway.
I know, right?
Yeah, haven't heard from them in a while. So.
No.
And if you're interested in learning names of people, I can't help you with that. And believe me, I would if I could, because you'd clearly kill me.
I think you've read the room wrong.
Looks at Josen. Have I?
Not too wrong.
See, I don't like him.
But you're no longer actively attacking us, and like I think you're smart enough to know that picking another fight with us would be suicidal. So like, shrug.
Yes, well, in Eternal, no one gives out names. Everyone always wears masks. It's to prevent situations like this, where if I'm captured and you say, who's in charge? The only answer I can give you is Masquerade. He is one of the higher-ups that's in charge of the whole business.
Oh, Masquerade, and you got a mask motif. That's fun.
Yeah, I mean, he's one, but he's the most active in the field, as it were, although he's gone silent recently, so...
That's probably
He's
nothing.
okay. And one of the big things is that if they do figure out that I've dropped the ball and find me, they'll turn me into a faceless.
Oh.
Yeah, not great. Little worse than death. Basically, they take your face and add it to their wall, and then you just become a husk of who you were. You have no identity, you have no voice, you just follow orders.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. And there's some demon stuff going on in that. Shocker. Because I've noticed that a faceless, if they get cut, they have steaming blood. So that's a quick tell if you're dealing with a faceless. They know no fear, and they're a little stronger than most. The problem is...
Were there any of those back at the delicacy?
No, those are my friends, and we got fucked up.
Oh, sorry.
No, it's fine. Did they get away?
Oh yeah, none of them died.
Oh, that's good.
You know, I think they probably got arrested, but like, some fast ones might have made it.
Yeah.
Bad Dog Boku lived.
What? For real?
Yeah, man.
That's crazy. Oh man, I was really scared there. There's no way I was gonna be able to bring him. He's heavy. But for real, kind of like tugs at his like thin chin. Thinks for a moment. This was supposed to be my big break into the Eternal Organization because they finally promoted me to actually have a title. Because most of the time you just random. You don't really have a person. You're essentially just
The grunt.
that's a good way of phrasing it.
Did you pick your title yourself, or?
Yeah.
I think it's a great title.
Thank you. I have a hard time communicating with people, and I thought this was a great way to just
Break the ice.
Get my foot through the door. Friend, you know.
No, I totally get it. You know, friendship, it's a really easy doorway.
Yeah.
Hey, for real.
Yeah.
For real.
Real's fine.
What's the nature of that artifact you were holding for Eternal?
Ah,
Oh,
yes. So, he reaches into his jacket and then it was like, now, I'm going to re-clarify. I'm not pulling anything. All right?
I'll double re-clarify. We know that you wouldn't because...
I'm scared.
We're all friends here.
Okay.
Yeah, we're
Thank
all
you.
friends here.
Oh, you ruined it. All right. He reaches into his coat and slowly pulls out this absolutely gorgeous, ornate box that is made entirely of a sapphire.
Is this the artifact that my instincts are currently dragging me towards?
Yes. Immediately you hone in, and this is the target that was your mission, as it were. You can see on the edges of this sapphire are silver and platinum that keeps it with various etchings and designs of the ocean and clouds and storms. It's gorgeous and worth a shit ton. For real, gently sets it on the floor. So I'm the one that found this. So that's why I got my promotion. Unfortunately, we didn't have the key to open it, which is what I was meeting. You beat him up. His name was Buddy Pal. So he had what I was presuming is the key. And as you can see here, he points to the front of the box, and there is what you would assume is a lock, but the keyhole is really different from usual. It's got a very strange shape to it. So, yeah.
I will take that.
Hold on. He like takes it back and very.
There is no holding on. I will take that.
Yeah,
this is my bargaining chip, and I don't want to be in the mist ball anymore.
No, dude, you don't need a bargaining chip anymore. Like cards on the table here. Like I'm willing to cut you loose, man. Like honestly, we don't really need to be carrying an extra body around. And like, hell, you just lost your job. Like maybe you feel like helping us, or very reasonably, maybe you don't. That's cool too, honestly. But like, we're associated with some magic types. We can get you a good gig if you play nice.
I need to think about.
Yeah,
that.
no, exactly. Just think about it. You know, like I'm gonna let you out of here regardless. Doyle like looks over at Josen, regardless of what anybody else says. Like,
This is your last warning. I will execute you.
I'm sorry.
I will execute you if you do not hand over the relic.
You want to give me an intimidate check?
I do.
he is deathly serious about that, by the way.
He immediately hands you the box. Okay.
Thank you. I put it away, and well, perhaps we will not have as long as we had hoped.
Tyler frowns a
That's real unfortunate, bud. Friend, did you just take that straight from his tomb? Where'd you get that from?
Oh, well, your tomb. Oh dear. Well, No, I don't think so. It was to the far, far, far west of here, like well past Hocus and Pocus. That's their names.
No, I know.
Just kind of shrugged.
This is great, you know?
Hey, listen, as funny as those names are, the cities are not. They hate each other. I'm surprised they aren't in a full-blown war by now.
Oh yeah, for real.
Maybe
Stop that.
maybe things would be better if they remembered the magic word. It's ridiculous, you know?
Yeah.
Delilah's having fun.
Right. Well.
Okay. Yeah, enough of that. Yeah, no, I think that's about all I wanted. So yeah, no, I'll cut you loose. Like we're fair warning, we're on an airship right now, so you know.
Oh!
Mhm.
Where are we even going?
Oh man, you're gonna love it.
You are probably not gonna love it.
Great. How about
Sefedu tiebreaker?
Yeah, I was gonna say, Sefedu, you scary one. Why don't you tie break this for me?
He delivered the artifact. I have no need for him anymore. I don't. I have no strong feelings one way or the other about him.
Well, guess it's up to your imagination now, real. Jocelyn, hey, Happy, let me out. I hate this place.
You kick an Axel doll on the way out. Meanwhile, up in the up on the airship, I think Lyre has been bothering the airship captain, just like, oh, I actually had a friend who was interested in building the world's fastest airship, and oh wait, hold on a second. Looks down, like slowly robe opens and person after person start to emerge.
Yeah, so one at a time, people start flopping out.
This is going to look weird for a moment.
You can let the other guy out too.
Surprisingly spacious in there.
Ah!
Thank you. She smiles at you, Sefedu.
The captain just kind of looks over. You youngins are strange. We never had to do any of this when I was actually a part of the Ebon Ward.
Oh, why'd you?
They notice he's for real. I'll do it. He pulls out a gun.
No. It was gonna be a whole surprise.
Guess
All right.
what? Looks like you're part of the Ebon Ward now, real.
No, you don't have to do that.
Oh no, he does. He's gotta die. He's gotta join. That's how it's gonna work now.
You don't tell that to him. You don't say that to his face.
I'm loaded. I could right now. I could just do it.
Lyre's holding up her sleeves again. You want me to put him back, Delilah? I can put him back.
No.
I don't want to go in the hole.
Put the gun down. Put the robe down. All right. Yeah, we're part of the Ebon Ward.
So fucking funny.
We're part of the magical division of the Ebon Ward. I feel like our boss would be really into a guy like you know, because like you're from the big cool magic club. Absolutely, he goes nuts. He's honestly a little obsessive, frankly.
Let me roll for Cregan giving a shit. He might.
He might give a shit.
He might totally give a shit until he realizes the friend's knowledge of Eternal is pretty low level, I think.
Yeah. I mean, he has given you a bit more information than you guys had before, because most of the time, whenever you did capture a Eternal member to interrogate them, they normally have some sort of enchantment on them where if they are about to divulge certain information, they would just explode.
He was too low level for them to bother.
Or his new promotion made him extra strong.
Yeah, you're not sure why this guy got out of it.
No, you seem like a very good fit for our organization, friend. Smiles.
Oh, you weren't present for that. Hi, my name is Faril. Stop! Oh, come on!
Liar, that's mean! Don't be mean!
Real just like sits on the chair on the stairs and just like pouts, looking at the floor.
Liar's convinced to come back after a little bit by Delilah.
Don't worry, friend. It's just a bit of haze and you'll be in no time.
Mhm.
Yeah, don't worry.
So you got the artifact from him then?
I did.
Indeed.
Liar holds out the statue that we were also supplied with. So, what do you suppose we do with these things?
Mmm.
I
We
know.
take them
How
back-
about we heal Delilah?
Liar looks at Delilah, looks at how much blood she's losing, looks at Josen, looks at how much blood he's losing, looks at herself, looks at how much blood she's losing.
Svenny's okay.
Svenny's fine. Yeah, it's about it. He's like, nah. She goes, good point. She's gonna blow some spell slots on healing, you guys.
Hooray!
Hooray!
Yeah, you get to be fixed. Hold on. I'm just gonna top you guys off. I'm gonna spam till I'm done on the off chance that
Yeah,
we're gonna rest after this, right?
Right.
Probably.
Maybe.
Everyone can immediately also heal 10 hit points just because, like,
Just
you've been
because we took a
traveling for a
break.
while. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
like a little break. You guys have rested a little bit.
Okay, time to just magic at you guys in the background if you want to advance the scene.
For real is just like futzing around with his knife, like, man, I wonder what that thing does.
You want to tell us?
Oh, me?
Yes, you,
I mean-
friend. Oh, I'm sure you've got all the knowledge you could tell us. A good old new friend, right?
Yeah. Admittedly, a big portion of this has been conjecture. He like leans away from you a bit as you get closer. But this is a box that was found in a tomb, or it's not even really a tomb. It was like an old from Good Heal.
Better heal.
This is just gonna be happening. Liar's just
Yeah.
moving around in the background.
It was tomb is the wrong word. It was more like a vault dedicated to some god, but based on my assumptions, it was probably for Nisei, the goddess of the sea and weather. Very popular among sailors, and considering how close the thing was to the coastline in the west, makes sense to me. Now, my assumption was that this statue is the key. But which of you have it?
Liar reaches into her own robe after healing up her two friends, and then spins and displays it. Over here. I believe this is the key. Almost trips over whatever the fuck this thing is on the back of the airship.
Yeah, that's just one of the things to hold up the sails.
This is fascinating. I'm learning so much about airships. I could have made a much faster one.
over there.
I'm counting on you to explain exactly how this ship is constructed. I have somebody who's very interested in this. Smiles.
It's a West secret. If they're part of the West, sure, but
Oh, they're part of the
Hatir
East
has
now.
made it very clear that all airship schematics and designs be kept to the West simply because he does not trust the Queen with them. Which is honestly fair.
That is exceptionally fair. They're part of the East now, but I trust them, so that's probably fine. Regardless,
Doesn't sound like West.
she holds up the statue. What do we put it in the? What do we do? What happens?
Yeah, if I could see that for a moment.
You're gonna have to talk to Sefedu about that.
Oh, he does not like. Hello, sir.
Hello.
May I borrow the statue for just a moment?
Do I feel anything? Do I feel any strong way regarding the statue?
Now that you know that it is connected to the box, probably.
Yeah. No, you may inform me, and I will do it.
I was really hoping to examine it because I don't think it's just set up to be the key immediately.
All right, what if your
Eyes
middle
narrow.
name? Sefetu, will you please hand me the statue?
Yes.
Thank you,
Liar
Sefetu.
Liar hands the statue to Sefetu, who hands it to Delilah.
Delilah hands it to Furiel.
For real does not take it. He just looks at Fedu. Now, your friend has been kind enough to offer me this. Please, I'm going to use my left hand, so if you do cut it off, it's not the dominant one. He reaches for the statue very slowly.
Ah,
A wise choice.
That'd be impressive if he cut off your hand.
I don't know what he does.
I will be sure to break your right.
I'll be very quick about this, okay? Don't worry.
Please do.
Okay. Fariel is going to use his knowledge history, actually, to examine it.
Liar walks over. What are you trying?
Well, in a lot of the books I was reading, it mentions that Nisei is the key to accessing her great powers and all that jazz, controlling the storms and all that.
Oh, the statue's Nisei related. Here, let me help. There's my
God.
knowledge history.
Okay. So, looking at the statue a little more, it looks like for real might be onto something, because as you take it away from him to kind of look at it, and you
Can
notice
you hold it for me? I don't have hands.
sure. And he holds it out to you, and you notice that upon closer inspection, this is a very intricate design for a statue with a lot of joints, and it kind of reminds you of almost like a puzzle box. And you go to like twist something and nothing really moves there, but then you go and like twist the head a little bit, and then another part of the body like pops out.
It's got 33 points of articulation. It's like an action figure.
Like a little bit, yeah.
Bad.
So with this new popped out joint that kind of shoots out of the waist, you kind of spin that around 360, and the legs and the head rotate opposite directions, and suddenly they collapse inward and two new parts pop out. Oh, this looks very complicated.
Oh, this looks fun.
It's a fucking medieval transformer.
So if you'd like to give me, anyone who wants to participate, knowledge engineering, or sleight of hand or disable device to kind of futz around with this.
I'll cheer and believe in my friends.
I have sleight of hand, so I can do that.
I've got engineering because one of my friends taught me, actually.
Let's go, liar. Let's go,
Okay.
chosen.
Well, that's there, and I'll do mine as well. Okay.
And then just so I know, what are you rolling, Josen? This is a
Sleight of hand.
sleight of hand. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, Josen,
We
honey.
ain't done yet.
Josen's hands are not slight.
Yeah.
Justin's thumb just presses something wrong and it like resets. Oh, oops.
No,
Sorry.
you can try again.
No, I don't think that's the best choice. Good luck, Laura.
Should she also do sleight of? Is she, now that this has been handed to her, she's like looking down at it with the engineering. I can do this.
You can do it.
Yeah.
That's
So
her sleight of hand.
it takes a little longer because it did reset. And
Yeah.
Josen, you notice a very scary moment. You almost lost a finger because when you press the wrong thing, like a small, almost like cigar chopper pops down, but you were able to pull your finger out fast enough to avoid getting cut.
Oh, good thing my finger was bigger than that hole.
We only got one more chance of doing that before something really bad happens, because you notice that it's humming a little bit now.
Oh.
All right then.
Excuse me, Mr. Captain. If part of the boat were to explode, what would be the best
would
part
die.
to explode? No, just not
You die.
like the front, or like not the back, because sail's back here.
Not the back end. Well, basically anywhere is bad. As you can see, we have storm generators on all sides of the ship.
I'll just take it to
So-
the front.
We're gonna
Take it to the front.
We're gonna
There's
take it
more
to, like,
space.
over here. Delilah, I want you to hold my legs.
I won't drop you.
Liar keeps working on it. Like she's gone from after Josen did it, Liar is bracing it on one wing and poking it with the other one to make this happen. Should I sleight of hand again or
yeah, give me another roll.
Or
Yeah.
okay. Yeah,
you think
engineering or
you've
sleight of
basically
hand.
figured it out at this point, and it's more just like being quick with it.
Okay, sleight of hand. Come on, don't fuck up. Did it go? It's stuck on rolling the dice for me for some
That's
reason.
cool. No worries.
Let's go, liar. Can't clap because I'm holding your legs.
Delilah, have I ever said you're a sweetheart?
You got
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
that's-
there's a couple of close
Oh.
calls, and at one point, it looks like a timer starts as it.
Oh.
For real, it's like ah! And finally, after a couple more twists and snaps, all of a sudden, and it creates what appears to. The thing that's really blowing you away is that this is a lot smaller than what you started with, and it resembles similar to a key, but it's got this almost looks like waves in the way it is set up, and then it kind of transforms into a lightning bolt into its shape. It's weird. There's clearly some magic bullshit going on here to actually collapse into this shape, because that should not have fucking happened.
Oh, good job, Liar. You did it.
Liar noticed that Josen was on the exact opposite side of the ship the entire time.
That's what teamwork and friendship will do. Come on, let's get away from the edge.
Yeah, let's get away from the edge. I'm feeling dizzy. She
Please do not
like
drop it.
you pull her back over. Okay, Delilah, now give this back to Fariel so Fariel can give it to Safadu.
Okay. Here you go, Friel. Maybe if you're the one who hands it to Safedu, you'll earn his trust.
All right, I will certainly try. Hello, Safetu. Thank you so much for letting.
I snatch it.
He like puts his hands out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay.
Wouldn't it be messed up if you gained a finger?
Liar lets out an actual really hard laugh at that.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, yeah, no.
And Safetu is going to place the key to the object.
Okay. You place the key into the hole, and there's a sound. And then you let go because it forcibly begins to twist on its own, goes deeper, twists again a few more times, and keeps on going deeper and deeper until it just disappears inside of the object. And then there is a as lightning courses around the entire box. The box suddenly gets extremely cold for a moment. And then once it finally opens, there's a blast of wind that actually blows you back just a little bit. And inside is this. Inside is a velvet case, like black velvet, and resting in the center is this small orb.
Very well. Take it.
Orb?
Yeah, no. So you pull out this orb, and looking at it, it actually flashes a little bit like thunderclouds. It's got this very misty, dark look to it, and occasionally flashes purple.
Oh, that is gorgeous.
Oh, pretty.
I was right! Woo! Yes!
Yeah, good job, Friel. You were right.
You were right.
Oh,
Please put this on your job application when you speak to Lord Cregan.
man, if I didn't get kicked out of Eternal, I would have been the best friend.
Yeah.
You still can be.
No, they're gonna kill me.
No,
No,
but
wait.
for us.
Oh, well, that's maybe.
I know no reason
You-
you,
you
can't
can
have
think
a code
about
name
it.
for Ebon Ward West, man.
Let's see here. Yeah, no, it's fascinating. It's just this perfect orb. It fits in the palm of your hand very easily, and it kind of vibrates a little bit, and occasionally it feels cold. It's very weird.
Well,
Do you feel anything holding that, Safedu?
it is shaky. I will return it to the box for now. I put it in the box and kind of like close the box. Would it be safe to assume that I could reopen it if if needed? Yeah.
Yeah, and when you close it, it once again does the and the key pops out just fine.
Okay.
And it stays in shape, so you don't need to worry about turning it back into its key form every time.
Yeah.
Here, I'll hold on to the key. You hold on to the box.
Very well. We will return this, and I suppose I will return to sleep.
Oh. Yeah, that's the thing, Sefedu, is normally whenever you feel a mission is complete, you would immediately begin the kind of resting cycle, but you don't.
I mean, we are still on a boat. We're not done yet.
There's still time.
Something doesn't feel quite right.
Yeah.
Maybe it's the sudden influx of luck we have.
Or maybe it's bad luck.
No.
What do you think's going on?
I still feel something. Like we are missing something.
Oh. Missing something, eh?
Maybe there's a second key that we put in the orb.
How could we still be missing something? We got the orb and we've gained a new friend.
I'll be able to say for certain once we land, but I'm having a hard time feeling out of direction at this moment.
If you'd like, you can give me a wisdom or a will save to kind of focus in on your connection, your bond.
Let me take a look.
I'm pretty sure you're a whiz monk, so yours should be pretty good.
I'm a whiz monk.
Oh, hell yeah.
Oh, sorry, my roll 20 is acting all fucking...
Got a
what did you roll?
33.
That is a chunky roll.
Immediately, Sefedu, you begin to sense that same sort of pull in a direction. And you focus in on it, and it's far away. It's very far away. It's from where you are currently, kind of northeast, more north. But this is like hundreds of miles away.
Are we heading north now?
You are, because you're going to Magistrate's Mirror. Because if we look at a map...
Miraculous.
I'm waiting for you to ping Ebon Ward North.
No. So you're like about here at this point. Actually, you're probably more closer to like around here. And you're feeling it come from this direction.
Whoa. How strange.
How strange. But yeah, no, it's a weird pull.
Well, perhaps I am not done yet after all.
Oh, that's good.
Oh, more time to relax with us.
Lucky.
Don't.
Liar smiles and chuckles too. Everyone's happy that Sefedu gets to stick around.
I cannot relax too much, though I am glad that I will be around a little bit longer.
Indeed. Well then, I think it's time for old Jolson to take a nap. So, unless there's anything else we've got to talk about.
Where do I go?
Oh, you're sticking with us for a little while longer, bud, but you can talk to Delilah. She's the one that cares.
Don't let him fool you. We all care.
I get the vibe that this is like a 50% thing. Looks at the captain, like maybe 30-some%.
Delilah does not denote the 50% estimation, which is likely assuming Liar cares, which isn't necessarily true.
Liar smiles.
No, we care.
A plurality care. That's more than one.
Yeah. For real, goes to the edge and looks out into the distance. Where are you, Craig?
Craig resting his broken lungs, like his broken ribs, and like he's just like, It didn't hurt as bad yesterday when I was feeling it, but God, it's so sore today.
Where are you, for real?
Okay. So, you guys heal up. You take a long rest, sleeping down below. Does anyone help the captain by like switching out with him, or?
Of course.
Oh, yeah, no, any chance I have to learn about airships, please.
Would long rest replenish my key?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Long rest will just 100% fix you up. So whatever you are missing, you can probably just fill up.
Liar co-pilots with Delilah whenever she takes over.
Okay. Yeah, so probably like during the night at some point, the captain heads on downstairs just to get a little bit of sleep. And then
Delilah and Liar look at each other with like sparks in their eyes, like, we get to fly the boat. We get to fly the boat.
yeah. Delilah, give me a ride check.
That's why we have another person here. My ride, eh? I didn't put ranks into that. No one has, ever. Ooh! Oh, okay. Do I get my armor check penalty on this?
No, that would be ridiculous. No.
Yeah.
Also, can you delete Liar and place her again? Every time you move the rollable table, it janks it out.
Oh, no.
Mm-hmm.
That's average.
That's average.
It's pretty shaky every here and then. Because every once in a while, you're just like...
Delilah somehow finds something to almost hit. We're flying a fucking boat in the sky.
More what it is it's you're just holding the wheel and you're like, this can't be just this, right? Like, I have to, like, move this, right? And every once in a while, you just kind of spin it to the left or right, making the boat start to, like, turn. And there have been a couple times the captain comes spinning up. What is... Straight. Line this up with Magistrate's Mirror. Just... Straight.
Sure, straight. Hold the wheel.
Please.
I liked it more when you were turning. I could really feel the wind in my hair.
Alright, like if I just turn it a little bit to the right, and then a little bit to the left.
Liar grabs onto the railing as the entire thing turns, and she lets out a very contented, yay.
on the lower level, for real, is like, oh god. For real does not handle motion well. Yeah. And then after a certain time, Liar would take the reins. Liar, can you give me a ride check?
Oh, hell to the yeah.
Let's go, Liar.
Airships were more of Bliss's business, but I suppose I could try as well. That raw D20.
What is it? I can't see it.
15.
Oh,
Oh.
yeah. Liar, you do a pretty solid job.
Turn.
You actually
the
do
wheel.
keep it
Turn,
straight.
Turn the wheel.
Turning
More the thing that you
wheel
do is
to
you speed
turning the wheel.
And then I don't have a lower level map just because I didn't.
It's fun.
I couldn't find one. It was impossible.
Yeah,
Yeah.
But for real is just kind of bumbling around, and he finds Sefedu. Hey, so I don't know what your opinion is on this, but can we like look at the orb a little more? Because all we did was like Eureka, and then we put it back, and I'm just like, what does it do? You know, I spent a lot of time figuring out how to find that.
That is not currently important.
No, but you know, I dedicated a bit of my life to this, and some friends died. So, like, you know.
For real, are you really trying to pursue this conversation without the one person who's in your corner?
Stefatu smiles and he's like, I understand.
For real, just like puts his hands in his pocket, and yeah, that's fair. He kind of bumbles away. There's a sudden speed up. Ah!
So hey, Liar.
Hey. She's like, she slowly turns around. I am having a wonderful night. How about you?
Oh, I'm having a ball of a time. You know, it's great to just spend time with buds, you know?
She hears the buds thing and like kind of like winces for a second.
Oh, don't like buds? How about friends, companions, comrades, amigos?
Delilah, I've
Fellows.
I've been meaning to ask, why are you so insistent on being friends with absolutely everyone in West?
Delilah like looks up and to the right for a second. I mean, why wouldn't I?
Because like, at a certain point, if you're friends with everyone, it sort of feels like you're friends with no one, if that makes sense.
That doesn't make sense. That doesn't make any sense. I'm friends with everybody at West.
Liar's like, kind of like recoiling off to the side of it. I don't know how to put this diplomatically, so at a certain point it becomes at least slightly overbearing. Like, I like it when we spend time together like this, and I do genuinely feel like you're my friend, but at the same time, when I see you and Josen saying like, oh, you're my best friend, and he's like, oh, you're my best friend too, Delilah. Liar's face screws up and she has a big chin for a moment. Part of me starts to wonder exactly what it feels like it might be more mindless devotion at some points, especially when it's pointed at, say, people we met a few hours ago. She's smiling, but is actually genuinely concerned about this.
Liar, you just don't get it. Like, for one, alright, so for one with Josen, like, you gotta match what you're given, you know? It's rude not to. If someone rolls up and says, like, oh man, you mean the absolute world to me, I'm not gonna shoot back with, yeah, you're okay. Like, that's just so mean, you know?
She thinks, that's what I do.
It is what you do, isn't it? And that's why I like spending time with you. Your worldview is just so different to mine. And like that's what I'm doing, you know? I'm just expanding what I know about people and about like the world as a whole, you know? It's like if you shut yourself away, you'll never learn anything about anyone, and I've only got so much time, you know?
Liar blinks a few times, looks straight ahead, looks back at Delilah. I appear to have underestimated you. I'm sorry. She smiles.
Hey, it's alright. You're not the first and you won't be the last.
Okay, well then, I'm happy we spent this night together, friend. She, like, the smile does touch her eyes for a second on saying that.
Delilah's fucking ecstatic to see that your eyes have lit up in any capacity. Twice now, we got to pilot a boat and you smiled a little bit.
Yeah, no, this has been a good night for Liar. Holy shit.
Yeah. Cool. After some time, the captain comes back up. All right. Well, thank you for covering for me. Why don't you actually go get some real sleep?
Oh no, we can keep doing it yeah, we can keep doing this all night, right? This is fun.
It is fun. Although I'm feeling my very human limitation.
That's why I'm saying if you need to get some sleep, it might be wise.
Oh, okay. That makes sense.
Alright
Okay.
then, tag out
I'll leave it
Captain, did we learn his name?
Yeah, what is your name? I'm sorry.
Yeah, no, you really never did ask him what his name was.
I'm sorry, I don't like people.
I'm sorry, I was so caught up with for real.
No, it's fine. My name is Captain Lahi.
A pleasure to meet you, Lahi.
Yes, no, you actually got the pronunciation right.
I know, I would just butcher
Tonal
it.
language.
For real comes up. Thank you. Yes, it sucks.
I'm fucking dying.
There's a joke for only Final Fantasy kids.
Thank you. Well, thank you for your service. We'll be off then. Have a good night, Captain.
Yes, you too. Thank you for doing a pretty good job, all things considered, once you made it go straight.
Liar like scooches up next to Delilah. With all the people chasing us, I'm pretty sure we might have ruined his life.
No, he said it himself, only for a little bit.
Only for a little while.
Okay. All right, so everyone goes to sleep. Can I have everyone make a perception check?
Oh yeah, here we go. Bam! 19 minus 2, baby!
Oh, all right, hey. Hey, Josen!
You did
Oh,
it!
shit, Joseph!
A new high!
Joseph rolled a number!
Safety, what is your perception bonus on that, cool cat?
Nothing.
Really?
That's not true. You have wisdom.
You're
Oh.
a whiz monk!
Sorry, that'll be a +5, so 15.
Ah, okay. And then
Lila's dice, that's what happened here.
okay, for real doesn't notice either. So, during the night, Josen,
Yeah.
you hear something happen up deck, like a quick impact, and maybe a yelp.
Josen hops up instinctually, immediately grabs his sword. Okay.
You can hear his sword. Justice.
I whack it very I whack it very lightly onto the floor. No, calm down there. We've got friends, I think. Who's around me immediately?
Probably just about everyone, honestly. Because this is a smaller ship. It's definitely meant for smaller transports. You're kind of in a storage room that has like makeshift sleeping bags and whatnot set up.
Right then.
Safetu, if you look at Safetu while he's resting, his eyes are wide open.
Oh, Jesus Christ!
Just like a fucking doll.
Christ.
And he just sort of blinks for a second.
He kind of goes up, taps you on the shoulder. Is this still technically like this night, so no spell restores?
No, you still get your spells restored.
Okay, I was
You
just
basically
wondering.
got your full night's sleep.
Okay.
That feels like a dick thing to do.
Okay, I was just wondering because that would actually be better. Anyways, so yeah, I go. Oh, Seth, you up,
Hello.
buddy?
Yes.
You can get everyone up real quick. I got something to check. Well, I got something to check out. Okay.
I will do this.
I heard a bump. I'm gonna use a stealth check and try to like creep my way up and see what's happened.
Sure.
Tell him to be a sneaky motherfucker. Ooh.
Well,
Actually, okay. Yeah.
if there's one thing I'll do well, it's be a sneaky bastard. All right.
Safetu
So-
will slowly wake everybody up as politely as he can, and then just kind of shove for real up.
For real, wakes up and did I do something wrong?
Stay silent. Stay silent but alert.
You got it.
I'll cast Cat's. Maybe not now. Yeah, I'll just see what's going on up there.
Okay. Let's see here. So, you headed upstairs, and all seems pretty quiet, all things considered. Nothing immediately grabs your attention.
Well, I'll move the captain. I look at the captain.
You looked at where the captain is, and he's not there.
Oh, fuck.
Oof.
There was just a puddle of blood, and that's kind of it.
Josen, still going quietly, creeps up. Also, if I cast Detect Magic right now, would it just be like a fucking whirlwind with everything around me, all the engines and everything? Yeah, because that's what I imagined.
You'd get really high magic points pretty much obviously from the main generators. Josen, you also notice that the ship is starting to lean one direction. So anyone who wasn't awake now is for sure awake. People that are below deck, can I have you all make a reflex save?
Oh, fuck me.
A reflex save.
Blind.
Ooh, okay.
Oh,
Okay.
Seth.
Uh-oh.
So, liar, Delilah. Oh, I need to roll for my good friend for real.
Please keep him alive.
So I'm gonna.
If he fails, I'll catch him. I'll French dip for real. All right, now
Yeah.
we're good.
I'm gonna. Here's what my plan is. First, I'm going to leap up onto here, and I just kind of hold my sword out and kind of a jab right in front of me, just in case someone was invisible turning it, or if it's just been left by itself.
Sure, yeah. You go for a stab. Nothing.
All right. In which case, my whole sword still held out. I move to the side. I turn this thing straight again, and then I cast Glue Seal on it.
Oh.
Yeah, so then the thing will hold straight for now, and I'm like, all right. After doing that, that'll hold for 8 minutes. So
Cool.
I
Excellent.
peer around then, and still seeing nothing.
Still seeing nothing. For everyone else, let's see here. So Fedu, you failed, so you will take the full damage. Everyone else passed, so they can take half, except for real, because he has evasion.
Oh.
Yeah.
So 7 damage for Sefedu, and then for everyone else, just 3. Nothing crazy.
Oh.
As basically what's happening is you kind of tumble with all the boxes and barrels and get slammed against the wall for a moment as the ship was kind of starting to tip one direction. But thankfully, thanks to Josen, it has been right-sided up very quickly.
I would take 0 damage, but you can't sleep in full plane. You can't put it on quickly either.
Uh-oh.
Well, you've got some time though. This has been like a pretty. We're not combat, so yeah.
I just want to check for Delilah. You're at 61 and an 81. Did you really lose that much health? I think you should only lose like the 3.
Yeah, no, I lost 3. I wasn't at full.
Oh, but you full rested.
Oh, okay.
Oh yeah, I blasted you with enough magic while we were asleep to get you back up.
Yep.
Okay.
Just want to make sure.
Alright. Yeah,
Alright.
no, but it takes like 15 minutes to put on full plate or something dumb like that.
What if you've got help?
You got help, it goes a little bit faster.
What if you've got help by somebody who doesn't have fingers?
I think that cancels it out.
For real will assist you. He's like,
Okay,
okay,
bless.
so I probably am not the right person. I'll close my eyes.
You don't have to be a prude about it. Just come on.
No, I want to prove that I'm not here to stir up trouble.
You are not.
I'm a friend. I'm a friend.
You are a friend, and like it's okay, but just help me get my armor on.
Holy shit!
Wow,
He is a
good
Oh, good
For
friend.
real is so goddamn fast. You barely even noticed. By the time you realize what he's doing, he's already gotten both of your gauntlets and shoulder pads ready to go.
Oh shit.
Oh shit!
I help. I'm a pleaser. I'm a people pleaser. I tried.
Dude, it's okay. God, like you earned a peak. Like my God.
Lyra with this expression is just like, you two clearly have this handled. I'm gonna go.
One more thing, Will.
Yeah.
It looks like the blood trail drags off. Before I kind of start peeking there, I look up amongst like the general sails and areas. Is there anything above us? They're just kind of hanging from the sails or anything like that?
Make a perception check. It's pretty dark.
Okay, will do. Just cast light. Actually,
This is like the only time that spell would come in handy.
yeah, I'm going to cast. I do have it prepared. No, I don't.
Yo, man, shouts to not having dark vision though.
Yeah, no problem, bro. I do have. You know what? I don't have light prepared. But is there a little bit of light from the storm generators? Would you say that this is low light?
You know what? I'll give you that.
Josen kind of goes around and he pulls out night drops, which give him low light vision. And he goes and just kind of applies some night drops into his eyes.
Oh.
Excellent. Looking up, you feel something dripping onto your face.
Ugh.
And then something hits the ground next to you. And before you can get a good look at it, something takes off with enough weight that it actually makes the ship move.
Oh god. Okay. Josen, still kind of moving silently since he doesn't think the thing saw him. He moves down, and then he sees Lyre popping out, and he kind of goes and he puts up a finger to his mouth. Hey, Lyre. We've got a big birdie here today. Some kind of monster. Captain's dead. Pile of bones and blood up on the bridge, so we should be a bit careful. I'll get everyone up here and get ready to repel the border. One mighty fine, big, dangerous border.
She makes the expression on her icon, slowly nods, and then goes back downstairs.
Okay.
You go downstairs and you gather the gamer squad.
Yeah. So,
get some gamers.
Delilah, because of For Real's Nat 20, and I assume anyone else helping you, you are fully suited up and raring to go at this point.
God bless.
Oh, for real.
For real, bringing it in clutch. Like it's not a pleasantry anymore. I'm just glad you're here.
Thank you. Okay, so everyone goes up top, and if you want, you can kind of give some perception checks.
Delilah turns and sees the bloodstain. No, Captain Lahi is dead.
Delilah's got it.
Delilah's mad. Something killed one of her friends.
Yeah, man, someone just killed one of her friends.
Delilah, you spot this even in the darkness immediately. Something swoops past the southern side of the boat. So, just to help you, this way.
Delilah
and then you
just, goes ahead and points. There's the bitch.
And then you hear another. Something flies on by, and then there's an immense amount of weight that actually makes the front of the boat kind of tip a little bit.
Ooh.
And you see it as it takes in a deep breath and then shrieks at this storm generator.
Oh, fuck.
Oh, we're gonna need you to not do that.
You watch as the generator, and now I need everyone to make a fortitude save to keep your footing as everyone is thrown to the front of the ship as it's now going into a bit of a nosedive.
Oh my god.
Oh god, someone grabbed the wheel to pull it up.
Josen, is that a dinosaur?
Josen sweats. Josen sweats some more.
Oh my god, that's hysterical.
Okay, well, time for me to roll that.
Alright, fort save.
Fort save.
Not bad.
These 19s today.
Alright, let me roll for reals fort save.
Oh, that nice 7, Josen.
Right.
Luckily, fort's his thing.
Let's see here. So, Delilah, your 19 was the fort save, yes?
Yes.
Okay. For this one, you're good. Sefedu, you're good. Lyre, you're good. Josen and For Real
Can I
are
catch
not.
For Real?
Yes. So that's pretty easy. You were able to stop For Real.
I Frenched it For Real.
Can I make a comical attempt to catch Josen and fail?
Sure.
Wow. I just realized something. Well, I'll see what happens. I want you to see what you do to me first.
What can you do to try and
Because I have a stupid ass cantrip prepared. I have grasp prepared.
Yeah, no, I've got a whole shit lot of nothing going on right now,
Yeah.
so she will make attempts to grab you. I think what's realistically happening is as you pitch in this direction, you're whipped in the face with a wing. For real.
No, For Real's already in. That was the creature.
Oh boy.
Does it just fall off?
No, it doesn't just fall off.
Okay. So what exactly is happening to Josen? What's happening to Josen right now?
Well, if you've got the grasp cantrip, because of your earlier perception that you were aware that there was this creature around, I'll let you latch onto something immediately to just try and.
I'll latch on to this right here then. And is the ship tipping downwards in a way that I could pull this up if the thing could move?
Yes.
All right. Well, I can do that. I need to roll initiative, but I can actually take care of that on my turn. So let's just roll initiative.
Minus 11.
Okay.
Oh, right.
Josen.
A 15 initiative. I'm ready to fucking deal with this ship. I'm just prepared. That's it.
All right, and we'll make
Alright.
sure that
Oh.
Josen's front of the turn order.
Hell yeah!
Josen, holding on, swings himself over and immediately goes and reaches behind him into his handy haversack. He needs this. He pulls out a universal solvent and puts it on side of the glue seal, which he has 2 of. Which means that the glue seal is now undone, and he just rips that thing back.
Great, excellent. Let's see here. Give me a strength check, but give yourself a +4 on the roll because you're using tools to help you, like, get this thing back up.
All right. Well, in that case, thank God.
Okay, it's still rolling for me.
It's 22. Yeah. I got an 18.
22. Yeah, excellent. So no problem at all. You're able to grab on and just with strange amount of strength that you're not used to. You're able to
desperation breeds strength.
And the creature at the front of the boat actually kind of loses its footing a little bit. And as the boat creaks, it just lets out another horrible shriek. For real. Oh,
For real, don't suppose you know what that is, do you?
Oh God! I'll have him. He'll spend his turn doing a knowledge nature check. He's a fairly knowledgeable. If you wanted to also do a knowledge nature.
Yeah,
too.
yeah. Can I do knowledge nature too?
Yeah.
Since you know.
Yeah, there wasn't
All
much
right.
else on your turn. Yeah, absolutely.
All right. Here's my knowledge nature roll.
No.
No, unfortunately, no.
That ain't a dinosaur.
It's not. You know that much. It's for sure not a dinosaur, despite its appearance. For real, is like, oh God, that's an Earthak. Well, the nice thing is that they're blind, but they can hear us very easily. Not to mention the fact that if they focus hard enough with their screams, they can basically be a sound bullet. So be careful, I guess.
Oh, do they have a good sense of smell?
I don't really know, actually. Maybe.
Liar claps her hands together. Excellent. This was very helpful. Thank you.
For real. He's just gonna draw his sword and he's like, I'm gonna just kind of defend the middle of the boat, just in case.
That's wise. It's a flying enemy, so it's probably not going to stay anywhere very long.
So as we were sort of like tilting downward, Sefetu was looking over at Josen and trying to get an idea of what he was going to do. And so once he figured out what Josen was going to do, he very quickly kind of like does some mummy math in his head and is like, all right, let me do some calculations. And he sort of like bends down for a second, and right as Josen pulls it back up, he uses the force generated by tilting the boat back up to jump forward and close the distance.
Excellent. Alrighty. Yeah, give me the attack.
Oh, that's dope as shit.
Creature has not acted yet, so you'll be able to get a punchy.
All right, I'm going to smack.
Make him.
Oh God, yeah, absolutely.
Safe damage. All right.
Excellent.
Do I get another, or because it's flat-footed, or I keep forgetting how flurry works.
Flurry, the way it works is that if you
Full attack, you can...
Full attack. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Yep, that's my turn then.
Fabulous. All right. The Earthak. The Earthak, not pleased with that shit at all, is going to take a bite at Sefetu. So here's the bite attack.
Miss.
19. Okay, excellent. And then the creature is going to actually fly away above you. So you get an attack of opportunity as it floats away.
Can I possibly use my attack of opportunity to grab onto its leg?
Yeah, if you'd like to try and do a grapple check, sure.
Dope.
Oh
How
boy.
how do grapple work? The most loaded question.
It's a combat maneuver check, and normally
Okay,
you can't do
I'm
that on
good at
attack of
those.
opportunity, but I think this is a special circumstance.
This is
Yeah,
dope
I'm
as shit.
fine. West is a farce. It's fine. I'm down for weird, wacky shit.
All right, let me do this.
Let's see here. Unfortunately, its CMD is pretty high, so you go to grasp at its legs, but unfortunately, it's able to zip on by, and it actually lands on the kind of bars that connect to the other wings of this ship, and it perches itself, and it looks like it's getting ready to do something else. As Delilah, you feel something hit the side of the boat next to you, as something creeps its way up top.
Another one.
Delilah turns with rage in her eyes. Oh, good! The other one was too far away!
You watch it as it slurps up an arm and then takes in a deep breath, and it's going to do a sonic cone. I need
you.
Let's see here. I need you guys to make. Let me look at my notes again for that really quick. This is a fortitude save to just withstand the blast.
Good thing.
Okay. Let's see how our buddy Fariel does.
Oh my god. For real, you god!
All right, everybody passes, so you can take half of this damage and are not deafened. As the creature just bursts of energy as 32 damage releases outward, but you notice that when it makes that loud scream, that this one actually starts shrieking in anger.
Oh, interesting.
Making noise.
So you can take half damage from that, you three.
They're in heat!
Excellent.
We have to get off of this boat!
So 16. Cool. All right.
Fariel is already at almost half health.
All right. So this motherfucker, this some gun, he's right up. He opened his mouth. He started screaming at us. That's what happened.
Yeah.
All right. Cool. Delilah, eyes filled with volatile rage. You know, I didn't know the captain that well, but honestly, I feel like you've earned more than a little bit of my ire. So Delilah is going to reach into her pocket, and she is going to pull out a small stone.
Oh, excellent.
I know these are usually like liar's trick, but no, I got one this time. And I will speak the command word, which is die, you piece of shit, you motherfucker. I'm going to kill you from the inside out. Die, die, die. And I'm going to launch my stone of alarm into its mouth.
Okay. Yeah, let's see here. If you want, make this a melee attack, and yeah, just do a melee attack.
Oh, a melee attack, you say?
Yeah, you punch it into its mouth.
Can I smite? Can I smite? Is that allowed?
Yeah, sure.
I feel like he's earned my ire, you know? Alright, in that case, I will do a smite attack. Where on earth is that button? There we go.
Let's see here. That squeaks on by.
Oh.
Alright, excellent. Now if somebody else touches that without saying the command word, it'll start being screamed at from the inside out. And these things have great hearing, don't they?
They sure do.
My, I don't think it'll like that very much.
Excellent. All right. Well, we'll see what happens on its turn with that bullshit.
Also, can you mark it so I can keep track of which one is smited?
Oh, that's yes. Here, that's hard to see. We'll do. That's hard to see too. There. Now you know.
That's how Delilah sees it.
Excellent. Yeah. No. You slam this stone into its mouth. Liar.
Liar sees Delilah do that and gets an idea. Oh, very clever, very clever. She's gonna walk over here.
All right. This little guy will get an attack of opportunity, just as a heads up.
That is acceptable.
All right. And it rolls a 25.
That will hit.
Okay. So, it deals 11 damage. Nothing too
Ouchie,
severe,
ow.
but it does get a
Okay.
good chomp on you as you go on by.
Liar scoots past, and she's going to in this space, or no, in her space, she's going to cast a port item another spell that no one has ever used on this sack in her hands, and then she's just gonna throw the sack right there. And
Okay.
that's her turn.
Just throwing a bag over there.
Just throwing a bag over there. It's completely fine.
Okay. Excellent. Josen, I'll find a bag for you.
Okay. Real quick, is Sefetu on that thing's leg? I didn't particularly
No.
get that.
No,
no,
he is not, unfortunately.
Gotcha. All right. Well, in this case, Josen doesn't want to let go of this thing because then the ship will tip. So he's just gonna stay strong, but he is gonna kind of wave his sword up in the air and just do shit. And he casts haste on everyone again, and that'll be his turn.
All right, everyone's got haste. For real. Let's see here. For real is gonna try his best. He will take a 5-foot step. Come on, for real. Slow attack roll.
For real!
He misses really poorly. The wings are flapping as this creature just shrieks. He's gonna try his second stab though. No.
Oh.
No, his sword is just kind of bouncing out the thick hide like, it's so angry!
Alright. Sefetu's gonna get in close to this one. I will eat the attack of opportunity. I get bonus AC for this.
I
But
don't think
needs...
it's enough.
Oh, yeah, holy shit. Ow.
So it does 13 damage as it gets a good chomp on you.
Ouch. Alright. 16. And Sefetu is going to Sef Smack.
Sef Smaku. Let's see here. Unfortunately, that will not hit our Earthak friend.
No big deal.
So the frantic thrashing is making it difficult to find a sweet spot on the creature. And it is able to step away, not step away, but kind of flap away. Earthak. So this one directly in front of you. You suddenly start to hear "Boop!" coming from its stomach. And this creature, like, just because it doesn't know what's happening, it's going to, like, start flying away a bit. Everyone gets an attack of opportunity because it's just, like, trying to get away from the noise, but it doesn't precisely know where it is. It's becoming very disoriented. Yes, that'll hit. Oh, Sefetu.
Oh, bummer.
And then, for real. For real hits! No sneak attack. Yeah, for real. Alright, so he takes 8 damage, and then Delilah absolutely hit.
Cool. I didn't actually do one for regular smite damage. So it's that plus some more, plus 7.
Alright.
Ouchie, ow, wow.
Ow.
It earned my
Ouchie.
ire, and I don't think the captain truly mechanically counts as my friend, so it doesn't get to be escalated more than that. He only counts in my heart.
Yeah.
Friendships for a mechanic! Yeah,
Vindictive bastard's great.
yeah, no, so the creature is just frantically flailing. What it's gonna do, can I have everyone roll a d20? Just a flat d20.
I love those.
Oh yeah, I'm pretty good with those.
2.
Okay.
17.
See?
Oh, Josie!
All right.
What was that
No.
D20 for?
We'll
All
find
right.
out.
So now that everyone has rolled, Delilah, because you rolled the lowest, it's frantically just shooting sonic blasts everywhere. And you are unfortunately the target of a touch attack as it does sonic lance.
That's okay. That would have hit anybody.
Would have.
So the sonic lance deals 16 sonic damage as it impacts your chest. Can I have you also make a fortitude save?
I would love to. Uh, 26.
26. Okay, you succeed. Your ears are ringing on impact. Also, sound hitting a full plate armor doesn't sound good. It's just like it's like hitting a bell. Just doom. It's like, Jesus Christ! But the creature then finally stops about there and actually does a nosedive, just disappears down into the clouds, and you can still hear this muffled boo, like going deeper and deeper down to the ground.
Yeah, no, that's gonna keep going for an hour, so.
This creature is going to full attack the nearest sound, which is this generator. Yup. And then it will do its next couple of slappies.
It's a stationary object. I don't assume it has too much of a chance.
No, not especially. So, 10.
It's really just a matter of bypassing its hardness, which probably isn't too much.
Okay, so altogether, 35 damage. So, all of a sudden, you hear this one. I need everyone to make a fortitude save again, as the boat is now trying to go to that side. Woo! Okay.
Oh, low rolled it this time.
Oh
no.
no.
So, okay. Everyone passes except Delilah and Fahriel. Both of them go flying and crashing into the railing as the boat is beginning to lose its balance. Both of you will take bludgeoning damage-wise. 13.
Delilah secretly happy that she doesn't have to run the distance.
Oh no, she's audibly very happy about it.
And
God, yes!
both now, let's see here. Well, because Fahriel actually rolled below a certain threshold, he is now actually hanging on by the rail as it snapped, and he's like, ah!
Oh, fuck.
Delilah.
Oh, I unfortunately value friendships more than attacking monsters! So I have to say it for real. Also, the target of Delilah's blood frenzy has disappeared, so she's allowed to think clearly. So yeah, she's gonna try and pull up for real.
Okay, cool. Give me a strength check, and then Fahriel will do a climb check. Let me find Fahriel's stats again. Beep. Fahriel, what is your climb, buddy? I doubt it's very... Oh, it's okay.
Oh, if he's doing climb, can I supplement my own climb?
Yeah, sure.
Alright, then add an extra 3 onto that.
Excellent. Okay, and then Fahriel will roll a... Oh!
Didn't need the help.
Yeah, no, you pull Fahriel up. Oh, thanks, buddy. Looks up at the monster. Ah!
Yeah, you're gonna want to have to get away.
I planned on it. Excellent. Unfortunately, that's about all there is to it for you.
Mm-hmm.
Liar.
My head's starting to spin again.
I'm gonna take a 5-foot step. And I'm gonna go over here, and then I'm gonna walk up here, and then I'm gonna cast Major Image on this pile of bones and this bag down here.
Okay. Let's see. Well, just a heads up. If you're doing a 5-foot step and then walking that way, that would still provoke an attack of opportunity.
Oh, well,
That's also not kosher.
It's not kosher?
No, you can't take a 5-foot step and then move. Are you
And
mad?
then move?
Oh, okay. Yeah, she'll take
Also,
a 5-foot
that is also stairs, which would make it a little...
Oh, okay. Then she doesn't have to do any of that shit. She's
That's
just
an
gonna
illegal move on every front.
She's gonna take a 5-foot step right here and then cast Major Image there.
It's the most illegal move in all of Pathfinder.
Is it big enough to still slappy me?
Actually, you know what? Let's see here. 10 foot. No, it cannot reach you, actually.
Okay, so
shockingly, it can.
Yeah, she's gonna take one step this way and then cast Major Image on that pile of bones and bag. It's what you call it. She's going to create an illusion on that spot of something that probably cannot be depicted on this PG-13 stream. It's just this huge pile of viscera that is also simultaneously shrieking worse than these generators. It also just reeks. Smells awful, like the type of carrion these things like to eat. So horrible noise, pile of viscera. Honestly, it doesn't have to look like shit because it's blind. Lyre does it for, finesse. You gotta make your illusions look convincing even to yourself. Yeah, but it reeks otherwise, and they've got to make a will save to disbelieve.
Okay. Will save.
It's a big dumb animal. Oh.
That is indeed successful.
Good hustle.
I'm also gonna knock off like 4 from that because it's an auditory thing, but unfortunately,
that's still good enough for that one.
it's-
There's
yeah,
still
it's still
another one.
pretty good.
There's still another one that I can give a shot for.
Okay, excellent. So, unfortunately, the creature hears the sound, but is more focused at for real going just screaming. Josen.
Okay, Josen is kind of standing there. Oh, great. He rights the ship again. If I let go of this thing, it'll stay for the most part forward for at least a second.
It'll stay the right path for like a couple rounds.
Yeah, or until they slam onto it again.
Yeah. If this thing impacts another side of the boat again, yeah, you might have a problem.
I mean, if this thing impacts the other side of the boat again, I think the boat falls.
That's pretty fair too. I'm just kind of, oh god, what do we do now? He's gonna go look at his sword. Well, I guess it's time to go. He measures appropriately, and I will just kind of like move up to the side, and kind of go right here in front of Lyre, and just cast Shocking Grasp upon my blade and slice him.
Okay.
Just go for something real simple. Let's see how that goes. And I will use my Black Blade's sorcery point to get myself a little extra damage and attack with this. So he's just gonna go and swing in. Let's see what happens.
Come on, Josen.
Oh, Joe.
Oh. Is that with all of the bonuses?
Yes, it is.
No,
I think I get a +1 from haste.
Oh, that's right. +1 from haste.
That's it.
Let's see here. No, unfortunately, that's not gonna reach. Let's see here. You were standing like here, so it is like kind of a 5-foot step because you could drop down. I'll let you try and get your full attack in, and it doesn't waste the spell because you didn't hit anything.
Yeah,
exactly.
It's
so I can do a full attack then.
Come on, Josen.
All right. So full attack, real quick. That would just.
Basically, you would roll what you just rolled again.
Okay.
Because haste gives you 1.
That's right. It does. I was like, yeah. So cool. We'll just roll full attack again. Bam. Oh boy! Look at the extra +2 on that, extra +3 on that. I rolled the wrong macro, so that's actually 22.
That will work.
Okay.
Oh, God
nice.
bless.
Yeah, it squeaks
All
on
right.
by.
All right. So let's get another Shocking Grasp. See how this goes.
You're rolling as low as you can get away with. I hope you know that, right?
Yeah, I know. Hey, 16 on that, and now I get to roll the damage of the Black Blade.
Josen's average was just turning around too.
Yeah, I know. There we go. So that's a total of 24 damage.
Excellent, 24 damage, and then you still have, because at this level, Magus does have the extra attack. It's just at -5. If you wanted to try and get that third swing in there, it won't have a spell on it, but
so it's gonna be -5.
Oh God. No, unfortunately.
Boy.
Like, that one swing though gets a really good hefty hit, and it cleaves pretty deep into the flesh, and then suddenly there's a burst of lightning that courses through its body. It just shrieks once again from the pain. Very good, excellent.
Nice.
For real. He's just gonna try and stab it. Come on, for real.
Oh,
Hey,
shit.
for real.
Get that final blow in, bro.
Oh shit!
Not bad.
Way to go, for real. Let's see here. Yeah,
He's
for
done
real.
more damage to these things than any of us.
I would say
speak
that's
for
a lie.
yourself.
The lie exists. Yeah.
Let's see here. Actually, for real is actually also just gonna. Josen,
Yes.
maybe this will help. He reaches into his jacket and throws something at you.
All right. Josen just grabs it.
You capture a pair of gloves. They're kind of dirty and gross and nasty.
That's no problem.
Being a part of Colonel Perks, we have some items that I don't want to use them. Those are the gloves of Cheater Daniels?
Oh, really? He looks at them. Oh. Okay. Oh, wow, they fit perfectly.
I was gonna say they only barely fit your sausage finger.
That's not true. It's magic.
Don't you dare touch me with those gloves.
I slap the hilt of the blade with them. Okay, I'm gonna swift action, put that shit on. Just
yeah, absolutely. You start throwing those gloves on. Sefedu.
I noticed those gloves have gambler at heart on them.
I notice at this point it's pretty clear those things don't like the shrieky things. Sefetu's going to make a bit of a gamble and assume that it's going to go for this one next, just because there is a second auditory bad thing from this direction, even though it isn't like fully deceived by it. I'm going to spend 2 ki and use Abundant Step. And I'm just going to be over here.
Excellent. Yeah, no, just easy. You all watch Sefedu just haul ass on the ship.
It's more like he just like the bandages just unravel and fly off like behind the rest of the ship, and then they just sort of reform Sefetu back at the other side.
Excellent. Cool. Yeah, no, so you are prepared and raring to go. The Earthak, and it appears that your assumption was correct, as it's going to fly over and land here.
I will attack of opportunity.
Time for me.
Yeah, absolutely. Oh yeah,
I wish I was in position.
Nope.
Right.
No,
I saw the
Sefedu,
blackberry,
unfortunately.
so let's just give that a go.
This is an
Right!
active
Oh, God.
This is an
God.
active illustration as to why Delilah has the stats that she does.
I'm
For real, Mrs. 2.
Hey, hang on. I put the gloves of Cheater Daniels on, right?
Yeah.
I'm gonna put all of my int into the attack, just so I can just, do a base ass fucking
Sure.
small bit of damage. Yeah.
That would work then. It will hit.
All right. Cool. So let's just wait. I gotta stop that. That didn't happen. That roll's not real.
It's a 10. It's the best you've ever done.
No, I must go without it. We'll just do this.
Yeah, excellent. You get a good slice in there. Get a good
All right.
cut,
Yeah.
causing more of this kind of viscous green blood to splatter onto the ship. And Sefedu, you were right to come here, but it is able to swiftly dodge the attack. And what it's going to do is it's going to do a sonic lance at this.
Oh.
Yeah, I mean, it's a big ship, so.
I infected it.
That's not the first time Josen has said those words.
Yeah, so there's suddenly a sound, and smoke is starting to pour out from this device as it gets impacted, but thankfully not destroyed.
Uh-oh.
But that is all it can do. Delilah.
Man, you wanna... Let's see a cruel fucking joke. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 5, 10, 15, 20. Can't make it.
Oh no.
Life is
Oh
terrible.
wait, haste.
Yeah, that is haste,
Oh,
but...
that is with haste too? Damn. Oh man.
I got 20-foot move because my armor's too
Yeah.
round.
Yeah. Aw.
Hareel looks at you. Hey, you've been really nice to me. And I probably should have given this to you guys way before this shit happened. But I think you'd like these, maybe. I thought about wearing them. They're the Angry Boots of Angry. They're kind of neat. They got a little grumpy face. The eyes kind of wiggle. But they also kind of growl at you whenever you take a step. So, watch for that, I guess. But one of its once per day things is that you can go into a 50-foot straight line. Starting from there.
Holy shit, for real, you're so useful.
Eterno collects magical items. What do you want?
Oh, I knew I was nice to you for a reason. It's because you're
I was
nice.
hoping- Oh, okay, that's nice save.
Sorry, no, that wasn't optimal wording. I get really heated when things go sour.
No, fair. Hey, I'm just gonna like duck for a moment.
He looks over. Oh, okay.
Delilah puts on her sweet new kicks.
Yeah, you put on the angry boots of anger, and as you do, like, I kind of growl at you. But once you finally put them on, they calm down a bit. And what would you like to do next?
Well, I'd like to get over there. That sounds nice.
Sure. All right. If you'd like, you can do your once per day ability to turn into basically a fireball and shoulder tackle this creature.
Yeah, sounds good.
Yeah, no. So roll me 66 fire damage. There is no save. It's just impact.
Oh, wow.
Holy shit.
Well, I hope I don't beef it then. Perfectly fine.
Yeah, no. So this creature is like preparing for another attack as something slams into its side. There's a small detonation and a trail of fire from where Delilah has sprinted. Sufedu, it actually catches you off guard, and it's just this loud sound. Smoke is just pouring from the creature on impact. There's also a Delilah-shaped impact, and oddly enough, where her face should be is like an angry face.
Stop breaking our shit! It's not even ours!
Liar.
Liar is going to stop the situation from getting any worse, and you notice the fog and smoke pouring out of this device starts to turn like this, oh god, ugly, even darker color, and almost turn noxious and green. I'm gonna cast Stinking Cloud on this so it leaves it the fuck alone.
Oh. Alrighty.
Yeah, I'm just gonna throw it. It's a 20-foot square, so I'm gonna throw it in such a way that I do not make my friends disgustingly noxious.
Sure.
Yeah, no, any creature in the cloud becomes nauseated, fortitude negates, etc., etc.
Okay, and how big is the square?
20 foot, so like 4 squares. Or wait, is it? It
Yeah,
is
that
a
big. That
This
many.
big.
20-foot radius. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, that, there, go, that,
Yeah.
perfect.
Cool. All right. So,
So it's got a fort save.
okay, it's got a pretty decent fort save, I think.
that's a-
Monsters typically do.
That's
Oh, it's a 16.
It fails. It's nauseated.
Oh God, that's a bad one.
That is a bad one.
Mhm.
Let me give him a green, and he's got back problems.
It lasts so long as it's in the cloud, so it can fuck off and it'll get better.
Okay, excellent. No, the creature. Chosen.
Okay, Joseph gets up from downing. He has a bag. Oh, you already did the stinking thing. He puts a stink bag away. Oh, right, all right. let's see.
Liar holds up a stink bag too. Oh, you had the same idea? She holds a bag of
Yeah.
endless tongue.
Yeah. Well, all right. You've done a great job. Joseph, actually looking at it, like what he's got right now, he's gonna just try to base. Oh, it already ate that other one, didn't it? That was next to him. Joseph's gonna kind of jump over here. He's gonna keep this straight, and then he's just gonna kind of move over to this one because it's probably gonna try to come over here next.
Yeah.
Because it's like also loud, and he's just gonna kind of get ready. I think I'll use another shocking grasp on my blade, and but I'm not gonna cast it immediately.
Okay.
So
Just getting
yeah,
ready for it.
just
Cool.
getting ready for it.
Excellent. Alrighty. For real. For real is like, I don't have any other plans. 1, 2, 3, and he's actually gonna start steering the boat, making sure that someone is controlling the boat, just in case.
Oh.
I'll be real, I don't want to get near it.
Me neither.
Hey, me neither. But I mean, rather get near it than die.
Let's see here. Safedu.
All right, Safetu's going to Tatsu Dragon Punch combo into Hadoken. And so I'm going to use Flurry of Blows.
Yeah, light this motherfucker up.
1,
Hit.
2, 3, and I'm gonna spend a key to do a 4th.
Oh my God. Let's see here. Okay. So far, I think this is all hitting.
Okay. Alright.
So I've got 23 hits, 31 hits, 24 hits, and then the fourth one is still loading for me, it looks like.
It hit. It's a 24.
Oh, yeah. All hit.
Okay.
Sefedu lights this motherfucker up.
Alright. Big, chunky
You have an extra one from haste.
Oh, yeah.
damage.
Holy fuck.
I have an extra hit.
Yeah, from
Yeah.
haste.
Alright, one more. That's a hit.
Yeah, it is.
Boom.
Jesus
Oh
Christ.
man.
Sefedu.
So Fetu fills up his ultra meter and then activates that as he's falling from the juggle.
Oh, God.
If only it
let's
was a
see.
happy birthday.
And then did the damage roll for the fourth one? Or the
It did 7.
7. Okay, excellent. Oh God, yeah, no. Every impact, you're watching the beak start to crack more and more until on the final hit, the front part of the bottom beak actually just shatters off and just flips off past the ship as you're sailing by. It just squeals and blood is just pouring out. Oh yeah, no, this thing's having a bad fucking time.
Okay.
Oh God, Earthvac. Oh God, what does he do?
It can only
Go
move
on.
because nauseated's gross.
Go on, run
Yeah.
away. Go on, run away.
Yeah, it tries to run away.
I'll take a power attack of opportunity.
You may do that as it's like.
I might as well.
I saw that
Oh, I
20
saw it.
for a
Oh, I
second,
saw that.
yeah.
You bought it!
Let me, no. 21?
21. Well, is that including the haste +1?
No.
Then it
22.
will hit.
Alright.
Yep.
Sif smack.
So let's see here. That's 17 damage and
7.
let's see here. So minus 17. Okay. So
25.
Delilah, you because of your boots, you instantly get 3 temporary hit points because of the overkill. And then as it's dying, Sefedu's like, die, and just punches it on the way down. And you watch as this creature just spirals and nosedives up
Yeah.
past the clouds.
We go up and we jump off and then down AM and then back over to the platform.
Fucking meteor.
Excellent.
Okay, I'm satisfied for the moment. The other one's gone, right?
From
There
what-
were 2.
From what? Yeah, give me a perception check.
20 plus 7? Yeah. No.
I'm gonna show you plus
I'm,
5.
I'm exhausted, you know?
18.
18. Sefedu, you listen very closely. Listen very, very closely, and you can just hear in the distance.
It's
And-
still around here.
Yeah, and well, you look to the east for the map, and you can see this Earthak just spiraling, sputtering, and shrieking as it's shooting like energy blast after energy blast of sound into the clouds. And it's distracted trying to figure out where this noise is coming from. That's just basically killing it from the inside out because it's so loud.
Oh. Hey.
I do not think he will be an issue.
Hey, Lamp.
Yeah?
How long does that last?
An hour. Delilah's rage has been satiated.
Yeah, no, so everything starts to get quiet again. Although the ship it's having a lot
Oh
of
god,
problems.
okay, everything's in the shoddy state. People who know something about magic, try and fix that. I'll steer the boat.
Oh, jeez.
Please help me, my arms are weak!
I got it.
Oh, well, okay. He sees the sword, which had the shocking grasp. Well, it's fine. Glad. Didn't get near me. Man, that's great.
So
Okay.
Fetu looks at the one that's burning and is like, what do I know about this? You're doing a good job. Hang in there.
Would this be a knowledge arcana?
This is knowledge arcana or knowledge engineering. Either one would work.
Right. Funky West magic. Got no idea that works.
Oh, Josen, honey.
Liar's gonna pick this up.
Yep,
Let me
so you
see.
Pick up your little bag.
I can give it a try.
For real.
Hey!
Very nice.
Be nice
Oh,
to
for
it.
real. He puts a grody gloved hand on him. Thank you for the gift.
Yeah, of course, absolutely.
He
I
pats
wish
him on the back.
I wish I had some more, but those were the.
Here, let me give you a gift. Joseph reaches into his bag, and this is a concerning moment, probably, but he pulls out a bag. This is alchemist kindness. Should help you with your, seasickness? Air sickness?
Oh.
What? Yeah.
Wow.
I don't want you thrown up in the cabins.
No, that's fair.
Yeah.
Thank you.
No problem, buddy. He goes and steps off and tries to, just, look around at all the damages and see what he can immediately do. Oh, nothing. Okay.
Yeah, no, I mean, I deleted them, but they're still there. They're
still
just
there. Okay.
horribly fucked up.
Yeah.
Horribly
Oh.
damaged.
I got
So
a
if you-
20 on my knowledge arcana.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
knowledge arcana. So you're able to make it so it's not smoking as much, and it makes a better sound instead of being like. It's instead of going. So it's still sputtering a bit, but it is working better.
You're doing a good job. I know you are doing your best, and I appreciate that.
Lyra's gonna come over to this one and try to engineering at it. Let's see if she remembers anything.
Yeah. You're able to make it so that it actually produces the wind to keep it aloft. It's not nearly as strong as this one. But it's doing better. Let's see here, Josen, were you gonna try and futz around with the front one?
Not likely. He doesn't really know how to do it, so he's just gonna kind of do paces around the ship and look busy.
Oh yes, we're patrolling in case more of those rapscallions show up.
We got a spell ready right when they show up. We're doing a good job.
Hey,
Yeah.
hey, Josen, can you do me a favor?
Yeah, what's up? Oh, what's up?
Can you get me Captain Lahey's bones?
Okay, yeah, sure. I know why I need them. I don't know why. He goes in and grabs some of the bones up in his glove. All right, what you need them for?
I mean, when we land, we should probably, bury him or do something with him.
Oh.
He did kind of
okay.
die for us.
I mean, no, I would
And you feel
argue
guilty
that
about that, don't you, Josen?
Oh, such guilt. So much guilt. I do say so myself. I might start growing feathers. I'm that guilty.
Yeah, so hand me the bones.
Right. I'll put. He takes his empty bag that he just, emptied and puts bones in them.
That is all of the bones, right, Josen?
Generally, yeah. Look, some of the bones were lost and eaten. I got all the ones
No,
off the
of
ground.
course. It's just if you were holding out on me, that'd be really messed up,
It would be pretty messed up, which is why I'm not.
Are you guys
Great.
Are you guys collecting bones? Wanders past. Are you gonna reanimate the captain?
No. Oh, God, no.
That's what I thought.
I could reanimate the captain if you want.
No. Wait, you could?
Like temporarily.
Wait,
yes.
to what capacity?
Like a bone man? Like a skeleton?
Like if
Oh,
the
no.
mindless skeleton will do things for us? Because that's messed up if that's what we do. He doesn't even have all of his bones.
I'm not going to finish suggesting my idea because it's clear enough it will not land at this point.
No, Lion, I'm curious. Oh, come on, Lion.
Don't listen to him! I praise your social awareness, Lion!
Listen, Harvey, listen. What if the captain knows how to fix the engines? We should do it.
Oh, this won't have a brain. She's just coming back down.
Josen kind of stops for a second. Right.
Oh, this does give me an idea, actually. She reaches into her pack. Here, let's free up your... let's free you up, Delilah. You're too useful to be steering the ship right now. She's going to reach into her pack and use one of her, occultist abilities. She is going to use, she's going to use Soulbound Puppet, which is definitely not what she was going to cast on the captain's dead body. Don't question that. She basically animates a familiar equivalent based on a doll, puppet, or small animal skull. So she's going to reach into her pack, pull out a doll, quickly animate it, and then put it on the wheel. There we go.
I am happy to report that the engine is doing its best.
Oh, good job.
Good job, Sepatu.
You did it. Oh, I think you can take a look at the other ones.
I will do my best.
Oh, that would be very nice.
I'll look at them too. We both look at them.
Liar.
Joseph just takes out a drink and just starts drinking while leaning on the sail post.
Liar, what kind of animal did you put on the wheel?
Oh, it's a person doll.
Which one? Which person?
It's a small man in a green baseball cap covered with little decals. He's sitting there and steering the ship now.
He looks sad.
This is one of my favorites. He's very sad and trashy.
Wow, that's horrifying. You just turn little men into real men and make them do work?
Yes. She grins back. Oh, that place I was keeping you before is full of so many different friends and memories. All of those dolls are Minerva-style dolls, you know? They're all very high quality, and they all have their own quirks and personalities.
Oh, was the dinosaur dolls Minerva dolls too?
No, those are mine.
Why is the green hat man shaking?
He shakes, it's what he does. She goes over and starts genuinely repairing the smoking one.
Okay. Excellent.
This one is dead, I'm sorry. There's nothing we can do.
Safetu and Delilah both clasp their hands in prayer.
Yeah.
My favorite part is Liar just fixed that one.
Oh.
Like, it's functioning, just not apparently, and she's smiling on the far side of the boat, like,
This one has returned to the Duat.
May it cross over in peace.
She wanders over, actually hearing that. Hey, Safetu, I've been meaning to ask. It's also not contained within the Ebon Ward's journals. What does happen while you're sleeping? What do you remember? Where do you go?
It depends. If I am successful, I am given the respite of nothingness. And that's all he leaves it at.
Wow, what a great deal!
That sounds pretty boring. You just don't do anything? Don't think about anything? Don't dream?
I am free from thought.
Huh. That sounds more like a curse to me.
It is not ideal, but it is better.
Can I knowledge planes at this to try to figure out what the fuck he's talking about?
Okay.
I don't know why it rolled twice. Oh wait, no, that's the actual roll.
So, based on the bit of information Safetu has given to you, and you've also stumbled upon some readings by Cregan from past wardens from the West, other lords and ladies who were in charge, because Safetu only pops up and activates once every X years. It's kind of random and sporadic. Sometimes he's gone for only 20 years. Sometimes it's hundreds of years. It's very strange, but he always comes back with a purpose. And based on the diary, keeping track of Safetu's revivals, what you know is where his soul goes, it sounds like it disappears into probably the abyss or purgatory. But based on his description of absolute darkness, probably the abyss. Which is weird because souls don't really go there.
Yeah,
Liar
starts to ponder on this and then wanders over and sits down next to Josen. She pulls out one of the artifacts that she made and sort of twists it in her feathery palm. A self-titled item called the Finger of the Abyss that punches holes to that place.
Oh, what's that?
Oh, This is sort of like a key, I guess.
Hmm.
She looks at Safetu, looks at the finger, looks back. It's connected up to some treasury somewhere. Do you remember back in the delicacy when I created all those weapons?
Of course.
I was robbing someone somewhere.
Oh, wow. That's a pretty nice way to rob him if you could just take it like that.
Mm-hmm. I'm wondering if Safeto goes to that same place.
Oh, wow.
It doesn't
Maybe.
sound like he goes to hell.
Oh, no, he doesn't sound like that from what I've read of many different hells. Nothing quite the same as that. But I think it's something special. Maybe for him. Maybe tied to his whole, mummy man thing.
Liar's taking notes. The Ebon Ward keeps journals on Safetu to try to figure out exactly who he is and what he does. I'm gonna try to bring Cregan the most extensive one yet, but I just finished a sentence by writing, "Ooh, mummy man."
Harpy, you're something special, you know that?
Her skin crawls, but she still smiles. Thank you.
He kind of looks again. What did you leave the keepers then? Too much, this? He kind of points at his face, gesturing at, kind of like implying hers. What, just didn't want to keep you after you got all your feathers?
I was sort of a small redheaded girl back then. I could blend pretty well. I ripped out my feathers every day. Kind of had to. But, no, I left because I was a secret keeper and I fed them some information on a druid outpost. I couldn't really sleep right after that. Got dumped in North, wandered around like a sad parrot. She kind of like looks down at herself. And relocated to West eventually.
Can't sleep well because of it? Well, you didn't go kill him yourself.
No, I think I've moved beyond that. I'd like to think so. She, looks down.
I don't know. Don't think you have. I mean, he kind of, looks up and down. Guilt, right?
Yeah.
I've got a cure for that, if you'd like.
She looks at Josen incredulous. Really?
He hands over his rumboozle. It's a special cure made out of rum, wine, ale, eggs, sugar, and spices. Takes care of all the guilt for you.
That doesn't seem like a very permanent solution, but I suppose
it's not. But you take it a bit, and then you work out an own philosophy. I got my own little philosophy myself that makes me walk away feeling pretty happy. But for a little while, I got to rely on this. You notice he's starting to slur a bit as more. So it's just something I would like to do myself when I'm doing that. So how about you take a sip? Maybe your feathers will pop out and fly away.
She smiles at that and genuinely takes a shot of it. That's atrocious.
What? No, it's delicious.
She hands it back and she hands it back and some color sort of flashes across her face. I guess I joined the Keepers at first because I looked up to someone, some big symbol of justice, big judge named Garen Everlyn. She smiles.
Oh, don't like that guy.
You've got experience?
Not personally, but I got caught around his parts. Wasn't too kindly. But I think you're on the right track, RB, because now you're working for yourself, and as long as you're working for yourself, well, the world's your oyster. You're looking up to yourself now, right? You know what I mean?
Well, I used to think that I had a dream. Something about chasing justice or something like that. Not so sure anymore. Josen, why do you do anything that you do? Clarify that for me.
Oh, look, I mean, quite simple. I'll just do it because I do it. I mean, it's pretty easy to just go about life the way I do it. I get money, get things, learn new things, explore the world, spread dinosaurs around, you know what I mean?
I do know what you mean. You're being literal.
Yeah, well, I know. That's the thing, Harpy. I don't try to cling to any super big ideology or thing to grab me past. World's full of interesting things already. It's stock full of things that I could take for myself or figure out. I don't need to add anything to this world. It don't need me to do that.
You could try.
Well, I would say, though, that world has plans for me, though. I certainly added a few things to some people's lives.
Chosen, they're probably dead.
Probably. No, well, I don't care. That's the thing there, sword boy, so shut up!
The sword suddenly locks into place and you hear that familiar sound.
Oh, fucking god damn it.
Yes, try to cut someone now, you bastard!
This again. Listen, liar, listen. All you gotta do is just follow your own whims, you know what I mean? Find something that makes you happy and do it, you know? And if anything starts getting in the way, well, that's getting in the way of your holy purpose. So just cut on past it. Well, or do something. He looks at the sword stuck in the sheath. Ah.
She thinks on that a bit. Huh. What if my goal or my dream or my big aspiration is, like, what if I feel most comfortable following somebody else's dream?
Well, you want to be a lapdog and be a lapdog. No problem with that. Just don't feel bad if you end up getting thrown under the bus.
She thinks about that. That's gonna take some work. Wonder how Delilah stays so positive all the time. I know how you do it now. I get it.
Oh, hey, you want to try a different drink? I got 2 more.
Hey, sure, why not?
I got fermented horse milk. That's a strong one. Oh, how about some whiskey? Ever try some whiskey?
Oh, whiskey's weird. Give me the horse milk.
All right. All right. Here's kumis. Enjoy. He gives you a thing of kumis. He pulls out a specific bag of holding that's kind of on his sack. A rancid smell comes out, but then when he pulls out the milk, he closes it and puts it back, and it's fresh and chilly. He just hands it over.
Liar drinks horse milk. Should I make a fort save?
No, not at all. It's fine.
This is fermented, not spoiled.
It's fermented. Yeah, exactly.
Those are the same things, Alligastri. Can I grab Safetu for a second?
Sure.
Yes, it will all be all right. He says to the engine.
So, Delilah waves you over Safetu. Hey, can I talk to you for a second?
You may.
Yeah, I like having conversational partners, and Josen and Liar are totally taken right now. And I'm giving For Real some space, you know? I've been working him a little bit too hard, you know?
I do not know why.
You see, For Real, like, look at the guy at the wheel. Good job, sir. I'm going downstairs.
Jack looks sad at you.
He's nice, you know? And he was helpful, so be nicer to him.
I will do that, because you asked.
Alright. Will you have a seat because I asked?
Yes. And he just sort of sits down crisscross applesauce.
Social rank up.
I've been wondering about you, Safetu. You're like a pretty rare occurrence, you know? You only wake up every handful of years, and I have the honor of hanging out with you. So, like, I want to know about you.
I'm afraid that while there are many subjects that I do know much about, myself is not exactly one of them.
Huh.
I know bits and pieces. Every once in a while, I will have a sort of flash to another life.
Delilah kind of waves you off. That's not really what I mean.
Oh.
I understand, like, you sort of don't have your memories from hundreds of years ago, and I mean, that's sad, you know, that's unfortunate, but you're still somebody without that. So,
I believe so.
yeah. So what do you like?
Well, every time I wake up, I have to kind of go through a period where I figure out a lot of that again. But I don't want to waste too much time on it, or else I risk failing my mission. I don't have much time when I wake.
Delilah looks around on this solitary airship floating through the sky. I think you have time now.
I agree. Well, I liked those bones. The dinosaur ones that we had at the delicacy.
Those were great.
Yes, those were good. What else? I must admit, it is a bit childish, but I did enjoy pushing that man off of the train.
Yeah, no, I can completely understand. I enjoyed that too.
What about you? What do you like, Delilah?
Well, from what I've seen, I like you.
Ah, that is good. I like you too.
Even with only these few shattered memories intact, you're just nice to everybody, you know? And you're always so delighted whenever you see something you like, because, like, I see it, that spark in your eye, that life, you know?
I'm glad. I worry sometimes that I may be a bit too focused when I wake. Granted, that is the purpose that I have been granted my long life.
Oh, of course.
But I do not wish to lose myself completely to my work.
That's an important part of being alive, is wasting some time. Delilah looks over the edge of the boat. Like the sky. That's pretty. I'd love to waste some time looking at it.
I looked yesterday when we were... is it still nighttime?
It's probably coming to dawn at this point.
Yes, I looked during the day. I don't know if I've been this high up before. Perhaps, but I'm not certain. I don't believe such things existed when I was alive properly.
I mean, these things barely exist now, so I believe it.
Indeed.
And, like, Delilah looks around. Now that I see the inherent danger in flying around, I can understand why.
Yes, it does seem like there are troubles that need to be worked out before you were to give something like this to everybody.
Delilah nods. You've got good foresight, too. That's another thing I like about you.
Well, I like to think that that comes with age.
Delilah smirks. Age? You get reset every time you wake up. It hardly means anything, does it?
I don't know. Sometimes I feel like I feel things. Maybe if you were to take all of the time that I have been awake and add it all together, I believe, based off of the readings that I've done, that I leave for myself, I've been awake for many, many years. And while I do forget a lot of aspects to whatever it was that I was doing, there are bits and pieces that I remember. Mostly from when I was alive. I had a son. I had a wife. I do not remember their names nor their faces. But I know that they existed. And I know that in the time that I lived, gods walked among men. They were very large. Larger than what you in this era call giants. And they looked down with beast-like heads. Sometimes more than one. And we served them. Not because we had to, though we did have to. But they were among us. And there was A vast empire. So large it could eat the entire desert of the West. And then some, probably. Yeah, that is most of it.
I think you remember a little bit more than you let on.
Sometimes. Sometimes I get bits and pieces. But never everything.
Delilah kind of frowns a bit. Sorry to hear about your family, though.
Yes. The pain comes with not knowing what happened to them, not knowing if they lived to have families of their own, if perhaps I might have very distant grandchildren walking the earth today.
I bet they'd be some very interesting people. They wouldn't even know that you're still kicking.
No, I imagine not. 5,000 years is a long time. And you are part of the Ebon Ward.
Oh, I mean, yeah, of course, right?
How did that come to be?
Oh. That story's dumb.
I should like to hear it anyway.
Well, the short of it is, I made some friends. They were good people, but, you know, not the best. And at the time, I was a paladin, you know, a holy type, and well, that caught up with me eventually. Hanging out with do-batters and cut purses and what have you. If you've never seen what a Smite Evil Scar looks like, it's she points at her eye. It looks like this.
I think so. Something of that feels familiar.
That's probably not familiar in a good way.
Hard to say. I was not surprised when I saw it, or shocked in any way. It just seemed to be a piece of you.
Delilah smiles. Huh. I knew I liked you.
Well, and I knew I liked you as well.
Yeah! Delilah goes in for like a round-the-shoulder hug.
Oh. Yes. Esafetu goes in for a full hug. He completes it, not understanding a half hug.
Yeah. And so, you guys continue on your trail for a while. Occasionally there are a couple of frightening moments as one of the storm chargers goes
Oh god!
like, mad dashes to the side of the ship to friendly fix it. Oh, it's good. No! So it's a long couple days to get to Magistrate's Mirror, and this thing basically crumbles in dock. You guys land the ship, and you're probably going to be in Magistrate's Mirror for a couple of days at least. And we'll take you there.
No.
Magistrate's Mirror, also known as the Merchant City. It is actually a gargantuan town that is built around an oasis and its rivers. And from there, they have many boats that travel these rivers from from point A to point B, or to even the Grand Oasis Market. Right now, you're on kind of an offshoot of it, because the center of this town is actually a bunch of boats that just kind of come in and out of the main part of the oasis, and they're all merchant ships. They carry food, they carry clothing, just about anything. You've come to one of the offshoot branches where you can actually see some boats coming in down the way, offering various festive treats and also some fireworks. Basically anything you're looking for, it might be floating down the river if it's not at any of the stands next to you.
Oh my god, we should get some festive treats and like some cool clothes. And is that a turtle?
Yes.
I think you'll find that most stalls that sell fish also sell turtles.
I'm loving this map, Will.
Oh, it's so
Yes.
good.
Yeah, it's really good.
Magistrate's Mirror is... this was a bitch to make. The Magistrate's Mirror is a lovely, peaceful, calm town. You do notice from time to time these individuals in blue walking around. They are called Watchers. Their whole purpose is to make sure that if a deal is happening, that you would call upon a Watcher to come over to ensure that the deal is fair. And they're also kind of the pseudo guards. You don't have to have a Watcher, but it normally makes people more comfortable.
Oh, that's fascinating.
Oh, we're gonna get...
Magistrate's Mirror is always a great place to visit.
And
I don't mean that ironically. It's great.
You hear someone call out to you from the west or to your left.
Oh, hey, travelers!
Oh,
This rotund man waves you down.
hello there.
We're being hailed. Let's go.
Yes, I couldn't help but notice you seem pretty new around here. So am I, actually. I'm from Houndwater, and I just thought it was time to get out in the world and make a profit for the name Dootin.
Oh, stupid.
A pleasure to meet you, Duden. What are you?
Yo, that's a great name, Dootin, and also a great goal moving around the world. I respect you now, Dootin. What are you trying to sell us?
Well, I spent all my money getting myself a lizard to carry in my wagon, and I'll sell cheese!
He throws it open and then goes, "Oh, it's melting!"
I was gonna tell you.
All of the cheese is melted to the inside of this wagon. It's all mixed and kind of bubbling because it's the fucking desert, and he's done no refrigeration whatsoever.
Well, we'll be going now. You clearly have no product.
Hang on, Dootin. Hang on, Dootin. I can help you. Josen opens up a bag of holding, and he's very careful with it to not spill out too much of what's inside. But he spills out, you know what's in there, but he spills out some ice down. I have a bit more in here. If you pay me some money, I could fill it up for you, Dootin.
Wait, do you have bread?
This woman stands up. No, but I do.
I will
And
take a
I have
piece of
cheese
bread,
that has
please.
not melted. Oh, sure, absolutely.
How, Duden, how much
Duden. Duten.
Yeah.
Safetu takes a piece of the bread, takes it off, and dips it in the cheese. It's pretty good. Would you like to try?
I think I would, actually.
Oh,
There you are.
cheesy bread was a keeper favorite. She runs over and grabs some.
Oh God, yeah.
Maybe I can make some money off cheesy bread. Yeah. It might be a business yet for old Dootin.
Joseph kind of like frowns, puts his bag away, and turns like liars. Like I was trying to scam him. You know.
Oh, all right. I was gonna mind my own business, but now that I've heard that, all right. Hey, Dootin, was your name?
Yeah, it's Dootin.
How much did you spend on getting this big lizard?
Oh boy, that's a lot of money. Oh boy, I sold everything to get a Houndwater and get this lizard from Cragmer's Vision. It was about 10,000 gold.
Ooh, you got.
They're not cheap. They're really good lizards. They can climb on walls and stuff. They can carry all this cheese. Oh, it's so much better than a horse in the desert.
Tell you what. Here.
Also, they're easy to feed because they eat rocks.
That's fascinating. Tell you what, take 100 gold and just fix this whole mess.
Oh, thank you so much, miss. I really appreciate that.
Of course. Just bring a smile to somebody else's face.
I will. I promise.
Student, how much for your wagon of cheese?
Oh, I don't even know. It's a lot of cheese. It's a pretty good wagon.
You can make a diplomacy check to try and make a deal with Dootin for his wagon of cheese.
She will make a diplomacy check gladly.
Oh, perhaps we should absorb the local culture and call over one of those guards.
Oh my god, you failed!
Oh man.
Oh my god.
Like, I mean, so I bought all the cheese, delivery, now it's in Melty Farm. Probably look 4,000 gold.
Liar with her
Have a
one.
great day, Dootin.
You have a nice day, dude.
Now, hang on. We should finish the deal, don't you think, Liar?
No.
Yeah, I'm with Liar on this one. I think we can pass up on this.
Good luck, Dootin.
Oh, I'm gonna need it.
Sure, sure you don't want some ice to cool off that cheese of yours?
No, it's fine. As long as I got my lip. I didn't hook him up!
The lizard's gone. Dootin just sits down.
When Dootin turned around, Joseph nabs a full thing of cheese just really quickly and just kind of like puts it in his pocket and walk away.
Ew.
No, you can grab one of the only remaining block
Melted
ones.
cheese pocket.
Melted cheese pocket.
This chair Tengu. So, you've probably heard of a high chair, but have you ever heard of a higher chair?
No, I haven't.
We're not
Please explain.
we're not gonna get that explained.
Oh! Behold, the higher chair. He gestures to this weird orange chair. You see, it's a magical chair that when you sit on it, it extends up to 30 feet in the air. And he sits on the chair, and the legs propel it upwards 30 feet.
Liars. Yeah, how much? I want one.
Oh, this is actually a pretty easy enchantment. The trick is getting down. He like glides down to the chair, just, comes back down.
Oh, so the chair's just stuck like that now?
No, it comes back down. And once he gets off the chair, you see it actually deflates back down to a regular height.
It has to be cold outside.
Joseph goes over here real quick. Excuse me, sir. My friend's new in town and could use some sales assistance overlooking some fairness, you know what I mean?
Yes, of course. I would love to assist.
Of course, thank you.
Hello. The Watcher extends his hand. Very nice to meet both of you. I will assist in this transaction. What is the item of interest?
It's this higher chair.
Ah, this again. Okay. It's over at Liar. The last time that this was traded, it was sold for 100 gold.
Oh, yeah. Thank you for finding the guy that made the deal last time.
Ooh, with the complexity of this enchantment, can she roll an appraise to see? Oh, fucking fantastic!
I also think he's kind of underselling it, if that's what it went for.
She takes a look. Liar actually, like, despite seeming at first like a complete patsy in these situations, does actually lean in and she's like, okay, so the sales copy that you're trying to use has been used repetitively, which means there's a little wear on the inside. Now, the enchantment's still very valuable, but the chair itself, blah, 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 item, blah, 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 just talks in this Tengu's face for like 5 minutes.
The
I'll take
Watcher's
it for 75.
The Watcher's eyes soften a little bit, and you can tell he's smiling. My. You may be out of town, but you clearly know what you're doing. He looks over at Tengu. Very unfortunate.
Yeah, that's...
Give me a diplomacy check with a +5.
Ooh, fantastic.
Yeah, she needs the help.
Yeah. Let me do 5. Okay, Diplo. Doink. I did need the help.
The Tengu scratches the back of his head. Yeah, that's fair. It is a little banged up because some kids climbed on it and they didn't realize it shot them up in the air and they knocked it over. Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. It's yours. So,
She
Will.
grabs the chair and you go.
Just real quick. Is it customary to tip the watchers?
if you'd like, sure.
Okay. I'm gonna give him 2 gold pieces. Thank you for the assistance, sir.
Oh. He takes the gold. Thank you. I greatly appreciate that. You did not.
Oh no, it was worth seeing his face. He points at the Tengu.
Believe me, that is tip enough.
Lyre immediately casts shrink item on the chair and turns around. Delilah, you seemed interested in this.
I did. It's honestly pretty neat, and like, you know, armor's heavy, you know. Will that chair even support me though?
Well, maybe when it's not tiny. She hands you the tiny chair. Just throw it on the ground and it'll return to its normal size.
The classic.
We've worked together before. She's gonna hand you the tiny chair with shrink item on it. Feel free to do with it what you will.
Delilah will pocket the chair. She looks back at for real. So, is every stall going to be like this with people yelling at us?
Possibly. You actually, as you guys are walking this way, there's a shift in tone as you walk by a mysterious man. He's leaning on the counter. Now, might you be the one I'm looking for?
How's that possible? I didn't even sense him behind me. Was he there the entire time? Lyre starts to perspire.
It's really stare.
There is a shadowed individual behind the stall and just shakes his head. Another person steps up a moment later. Vende, please. It's clear he's not... No, Mother. This is clearly the man I'm looking for. Are you? The man shakes his head again. I'll be watching you. And remember, Latham remembers. Why are you threatening him? Come on, he's just selling pies. And the woman actually takes this edgy man's hand. Fine, Mother.
Oh my gosh, pie!
Oh my gosh, pie!
Justin turns. Who is he talking to?
Pie!
The man leans forward. Well, hello.
Hi there!
Hi. Did you see that guy? What a nut job.
I try not to stare at people like that.
He seems pretty cool to me. I liked his style.
Yeah, it's pretty interesting.
Oh goodness, you're a drow. Getting out here must have been
What
awful.
drow? Where? No, but yeah, I'm actually from Yezmadaz. I've been traveling around the country trying to find a new place to set up shop.
The sun must have been killer on your eyes. Oh, I'm sorry.
That's why I'm in the shade.
What? I think I've actually got something for that. Lyre reaches into her pack. Do you want this pair of sunglasses?
Ooh.
They were useful on my eyes until... Delilah, can you flick me in the eye? I want to illustrate a point.
Mm-hmm. Delilah flicks you in the eye.
You hear a resonant cracking sound until they hardened all up. So I don't have any use for these anymore. She hands over the sunglasses.
Well, that's disgusting. These are interesting. He takes the sunglasses. What do my blinding superior dark vision eyes tell me about these? And he puts the shades on. My. It's like I'm back in the Underdark. Oh, but miss, I couldn't possibly, unless... Would you be interested in a pie? Although I feel like a pie is not nearly of the same quality as these sunglasses.
Lyre looks at Delilah for confirmation.
Delilah nods. I think a trade of 2 pies would be in order.
She smiles at you.
Give me a diplomacy check. There is a small bonus on this because you have already exchanged something he finds very interesting.
Yeah, sure. My diplomacy is plus the F4. Yeah, I'll do it. You know, Liar's been doing a lot of work.
Okay. The man taps his chin a couple times. Tell you what I can do instead.
Okay.
Because pretty darn snazzy. He puts them on. First off, Tafelvir Leckenwill. Nice to meet you.
Ooh, Tafelvir Leckenwill. That's a fun name.
Yeah, the guards have fun yelling it. Anyways, tell you what. How about instead I give you one pie of your choice, and then each of you a taster slice of another pie you like.
Ooh, now you are a shrewd businessman.
I'm with these guys.
That's right. That'll be 1 pie and 5 slices. Hope it's not too rich for your blood.
Oh, not at all, not at all. Look at this. He takes a step back and throws his hand across. Behold my wares. What tickles your fancy?
I should have said too rich for your blood sugar. Damn.
Oh, try it again. I didn't hear the first time.
No, it's okay.
Liar looks over at Delilah. She's got the same smirk on her face. You know, I think I'm starting to see it. People are pretty nice, Delilah.
They're the most interesting thing you'll ever find.
I like a coconut slice.
You got it, pal. He goes behind the desk real quick, and you notice that he's got like this little chest, and when he pops it open, there's like a little puff of I wouldn't use the word steam, but like fog, as he pulls out a cold pie and sets on the table. One slice of coconut.
You're very smart, sir.
Oh, these are just display pies.
Yes, they are. He runs his hand across them, and they all are illusions. But then he knocks one, and it's actually this magical dagger. Oh, not that one.
Joseph takes a coconut pie slice and just starts kind of chewing it back here. Thank you, sir.
Of course.
Now, I don't want to be audacious, but could I perhaps get a slice of the Blue Eyes white pie?
He freezes for a moment. You got it. He leans down under, and he opens up a different chest, and there's a bright, glowing gold light. He reaches inside as angels sing, and he sets down a pie that looks like any other pie. The Blue Eyes white pie. My master taught me that.
What is this? Why is this happening?
Oh, pie people are just like this.
Okay. Could I have how would I talk to Lord Cregan? Mumbles to herself. Can I have your most forbidden pie?
Most forbidden. Hey, chat, what's my most forbidden pie? And while chat figures that out, for real's like, I'll just like apple. Boring, but easy. Hands him a slice of apple pie. And what about you, tall, dark, and handsome?
Do you have... I don't see it. It might be extinct. Lackenrod?
His face kind of screws up for a moment as he thinks. We're gonna roll for pie luck.
Oh, that's a pretty lucky pie.
You know, I'd heard someone like you might come by one day. And he disappears behind and finds this black chest covered in chains. And he opens 3 different locks and then leans in very close. Brother Boysenberry. And it suddenly, as it suddenly opens very slowly, and he reaches inside and pulls out a single slice of pie. For you.
Thank you.
Yeah, that's about it. He just kicks the chest.
Safetu takes a bite. Yes. I have not had something like this in a long time, I can tell. Thank you.
Let's see here. There's a couple of good pies in here.
God, there's so many pies that just set my stomach on edge. This is some cursed stuff.
They would be forbidden pies, wouldn't they?
Why don't you tell me the pie that you want to get, Jay?
Get me. I saw the phrase hell durian, and that's just popped out to me.
Oh.
Give me a hell durian pie.
Ooh, you're crazy.
And 2 steps back.
He opens another chest. This one actually like screams, and then he sets it on the table. It looks like any other pie.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Why are you laughing? I'm worried.
I'm not laughing.
No, I told you, they're just like this.
Okay. Well, bottoms up, everyone.
I already finished mine. What's the full pie we're getting to?
Oh, let's just get a full pumpkin pie for the road. No one's gonna.
Sounds
gonna
great.
with
Yeah.
that.
Nope, no one at all.
You guys seem
good.
kind of new here.
Oh well, for the most part.
Well, if I might make a fair warning to you, there's a gentleman just across the way. He has many exotic wares, but I don't trust him. Not one bit.
Okay.
But
Yeah.
But the nice thing about the guy, though, is if you're looking for something that goes beyond pie or dangerous artifacts, that guy's got your back.
Ooh.
Sounds real interesting. Thank you very much, Tazzle.
That was an interesting second point you tacked on there.
They call that. No, don't worry about it. They call him. he points and gives a little hand wiggle. They call him the Wishmaker Merchant.
Joseph frowns.
He makes every wish come true.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, no, right. He kind of steps aside. Thank you, Tazzle. Here, your pies are delicious.
Thank you.
Let's go.
Of course.
Uh,
You stay safe, Mr. Lackenlow.
Yes, you too.
I wish you luck out west.
You too.
Liar's just watching him. That entire time he had sunglasses on, and she's just smiling to herself. He looked ludicrous.
No, he looked great, honestly.
remember when I said, I went to Magistrate's Mere to make wishes come true?
Yes.
Well, Wishmaker guy sold him some dinosaurs.
Oh.
So he certainly deals in quite a few interesting things.
Wow, I wonder what
yeah.
wonder what turnaround profit he's rolling.
Yeah,
Oh,
let's go talk
probably.
to him.
Okay.
Wait, hold on. We just told Mr. Lackenlow. Okay. I mean, I guess we'll just be careful, And he does sound like an interesting guy.
It sounds like I have a bias towards, I guess, the phrase of wishes. Kind of nice. I don't know. It evokes something.
It certainly does.
Probably that Sully friend of yours.
Liar, when you start stepping forward, this man in black and gold actually puts a hand out. That's close enough for now, miss.
Yes, I'm sorry.
Then you hear a man from inside the northern boat throw his hands to the air. Oh, darling, you needn't worry. They are trustworthy friends, and I already know one of them.
Right, you do know one of them, Rashim, my good friend.
Chosen, darling. He actually reaches out and gives you, grabs you on the shoulders and kisses you on the cheeks. Oh, Chosen.
Delilah's watching every step of this interaction like a hawk. She's so interested to see what one of Josen's friends is like.
Joseph turns the greeting, also giving him a kiss on the cheek. You're quite the friend here, Rashim. I heard you were in town and thought I'd stop by. Yeah. You're good. Oh my goodness, you are selling some lively things today. He looks at the ferocious,
Yes.
terrifying monsters behind.
Yes, I've procured some very interesting things. These are merely the window options today.
God,
Dire
imagine.
frog, a crimson basilisk. You needn't worry, we've already blinded the creature. We haven't taken its eyes, obviously. That ruins the resale value.
Yeah.
We've merely put a bandage over its eyes. And of course, if it interests you, a manticore. But, Josen, recently I procured something very, very interesting.
Oh, do tell, Rashim.
Well, if you must know. He looks to the merchant next to this cage and gives him a little hand wave. And he removes the curtain on it and reveals a pixie.
Oh, wow, would you look at that? A real pixie all the way west.
Oh,
How'd you do that?
Oh,
Well.
Fairfolk are definitely sentient. He can't sell that.
He can't sell that.
How much are you selling
He
for?
should not sell that.
These three.
Rashim rubs his hands together. Well, for this little Peepo! Yes, that's a Peepo.
Ah.
Good evening, Peepo.
Peepo is not a Peepo. Peepo is the Peepo.
That's a people.
What is a peepo? Okay, group huddle, group huddle.
Josen groups huddles with Rashim. You know,
Yeah.
I've got a lot of more little people right over there, so if you want to sell them, you could sell it real good. They'll totally try to save that sentient thing for a lot of money, Rashim, I'll tell you that.
We
Give
have
me
to
about
save that
5%
sentient thing,
and-
no matter how much money it costs
Spend a lot
us.
we should spend a lot of money.
Rashim leans into Josen, basically almost kissing his ear as he whispers, I love the bleeding hearts.
I love the bleeding hearts wallets.
Like, not to be a bleeding heart, but it's our responsibility.
my wallet is already open.
Let me see how much I have.
Hang on a second.
Rashim just claps his hand together. Hearts of gold, how much do you hold?
Josen goes over. I'm willing to put in some of my money if we want to save that thing. I don't think it's going to do too well in there. Especially with all the mean, bastardly people who can show up in West. Oh, God. I've seen slavery.
I don't have any money.
The little pixie leans forward to look at you guys, and you notice that when it touches the metal, there's like a sound. It's like, Peepo! How many times must I remind you? Cold iron is not your friend, Peepo.
Delilah puts on a fake smile. So, how much for our little Peepo over there?
Well, if you're probably well aware that while fairies are somewhat common in Goliath, pixies are not. They hail from the Feywilds. And Peepo here was extraordinarily difficult to capture. Bumbled into our world, it seems. To purchase such an exquisite creature.
Get on with it.
You're not a fan of showmanship.
That's quite rude.
Well, if you must know, 15,000 gold. But I am a man who is willing to make deals, my dear. And he wraps an arm around you.
I think, as the arm is going around Delilah, Lyra's going to counter with a wing, also behind Delilah's back. Bartering, you say? That's a fascinating idea. What exactly would you be looking for? Smile, smile.
Well, that really all depends on what you have to offer, Rashid, the Wishmaker. You see, do you have any incredible one-of-a-kind artifacts, other dazzling creatures to trade with? And if not,
Several.
I saw a giant lizard escape into the desert a few minutes ago.
a giant lizard has no value to me.
Are you sure it's one of the ones from Cragmer's Fisher? You know, the ones that eat rocks. Worth a fortune.
No.
Are you
I have
sure?
no interest in Dooton's lizard.
Oh, you met him. You met him.
Yes. He was very kind. He came to every cell going, hello, I'm Dooton, and I did not care.
Mm-hmm.
I have an idea.
Okay, what do you
Justin
got?
turns to Safadu. What? You're not gonna give him. You wouldn't, right? That is absolutely not what you would do, right? Yeah.
I have. Josen, you must understand, I have a bit of a soft spot in my heart for creatures made to serve against their will.
Yeah, anyone with a working conscience would.
That's very true. I guess it would be worth it in this case.
You see people like leaning as far as they can. Oh, people.
Oh, how sad. That's so sad.
Rashim, my friend.
Sir, I did not catch your name.
My name is. I am Safetu, and I have many types of different things. I grab the cage in abundant step.
Oh my god.
Oh boy.
Oh Jesus.
I don't think the law is gonna be on our side with that stuff.
Oh boy.
Oh, this is happening. Yeah,
Hold on. Let me. Before I do that,
Let's discuss.
let's discuss.
Sure.
So, should I grab the cage in abundant step?
Yeah.
Now,
I'm feeling this.
if you want to do that, I will give you the opportunity to talk to Josen to learn more about Rashim.
Uh-oh. I don't like the way those words are phrased.
Let's do that first. Let's have a quick powwow before we decide if we're gonna steal from this man.
Austin, I respect you so much.
I do too.
You're running through your head. Yeah, I could make it.
Yeah. I could
Well,
do
It
that.
would be really cool if I did that.
What? Do what? What's your plan?
Hmm.
What are you gonna sell? Like again, you're not gonna sell that box. That's against your God to punish you, right?
Of course, I'm
Yeah.
not parting with the box.
Yeah. So
Let's
what
look
do you
farther
even
away.
have?
Just real quick, when we have this powwow, let's just go a little bit farther away. Hang out with the goat, you know?
Let's see how much.
You guys step
What does-
away and people.
We are
just extend
counting
a-
our money.
Much
All right.
appreciated. As you guys are walking away, people extends a hand. Help people.
Alright,
don't-
people,
So-
you gotta shut the fuck up, people. We're gonna, alright?
Rashim leans down to Peepo. Tears do not help with sales, I'm afraid. Big smile, Peepo.
Oh my god, this fucking guy.
So, what do we know about this man?
Rashim. Well, he can talk a lot, but he's a generally he follows through in his deals.
Seems to have a wretched heart.
What? I don't know. He sells. Well, he sells. He doesn't break down on his sales. Never has to me. Never to him. That's not
But-
too wretched.
No, having a good sense of business code does not make you a good person. I'm pretty sure.
Well, I would argue against that, but on the other hand,
Like, you can't.
Would it
you
be
can't
possible to set up a payment plan of some sort? Overcharged over the course of, I don't know, 1,000 years?
don't think he'd accept 1,000 years. He has done a payment plan before, but the payment plan's not what you want to go with. That's more of a trap. Well,
You know, Rashim hikes that interest up.
yeah. Unless you like 20%, don't want more 30% compounded.
I don't know what that
biannually?
means.
Oh, it means you're fucked. But no. If you can make a sale, what do we all got? What do we all got? Because Rashim loves something interesting, and he respects a good con deal, but don't steal from him, or else. Well, oh man, that was an interesting time.
Yeah, so, Josen, you recall someone once trying to steal from Rashim. Rashim is oddly powerful. He was able to almost teleport from what you could tell and punch the man so hard he turned to ash.
Oh.
So you see, I remember this one time I was trying to do some sales with Ashima. We were just chatting, and some I don't know, like some really sneaky looking guy. I didn't even see him coming. He just grabbed it, and then blinked and then appeared about like all the way at the edge of town, hopped on a cart. My boy Rashim, he teleported over, smacked him, man turned to ash. Oh my god, it was terrifying. Rashim's probably stronger than me. Oh, definitely stronger than me. And I'm not afraid to remember. What?
Did he teleport within sight?
Did he?
From what you saw, yeah.
From what I saw, yes, at least. What are you asking? Wait, you're not thinking of. Whoa, no. Hang on a second. I don't like the looks in your guys' eyes right now.
Listen, Josen, you need to understand something. Earlier when I talked about the Sully and how they feel compelled to complete wishes, I too have a similar burden, I suppose, Poke's own feathers. If I see something that'll impart intense guilt, looks over at Peepo. And
oh, no. Okay, I understand that, Hoppy, but you would like to die? Turn to ash? Is that something you like to do? Is that something all you like to do? We got a job to do.
I advise against that.
Listen, I'm very...
Alagastrius, don't tell me you're telling us to turn a blind eye to this.
No. Believe me, I wish to help the people, but it's so dangerous. We should try to exchange equally. In the times that we have dealt with Rashim, as long as he is given a fair deal, he does not betray in any way, shape, or form. There's no tricks or traps.
Exactly. And so again, I ask, does anyone have anything valuable on them?
What could we possibly have that would match the value of a living thing?
Nothing. That's just in the eyes of someone who's reasonable.
We have you, Josen.
That's a funny joke. Don't even.
It is only a joke.
Yeah, I know. Funny. Thank you, Seth.
All I've got on me
in the
is
mood a bit.
Like, I've got on me
But
some
now-
gold,
but
but that's
now-
all I got.
But now perhaps you see the dilemma that this Peepo is in. I have forced Josen to empathize.
Damn it! Oh, you fucking bastard! Oh, great!
4D chess effect.
Delilah just like lightly bumps you, Safety, like, nice.
Okay. Well, great.
Lyra, looks down at herself. Now, I have many things that I suppose could go for, I suppose would make a fair deal of trade. I don't want to give him any of my blood. Blood of an ASMR that's about to turn is incredibly valuable.
For real, great timing. Come over here.
Hey,
Hey,
What
We're
is that,
looking for
Seth?
something.
there's something
Well, look-
crying. What is that?
we're in the middle of a moral dilemma. Hang out by the
Hey.
goat for a sec.
Have we all
No,
eaten
no,
our rare
don't-
pies yet?
Don't hang out near the goat. For real. You have anything truly unique on you? A magic item or some that could be used for sale?
Hold on. He kind of flips through his various pockets trying to find something. Not super especially. Although he did want to. I forgot. I was hanging out past with that Tathovir guy, and he wanted to give you two some stuff. He points at Lyre and Safedu.
Tips head to side.
But you guys wandered off so quick. So for you, Safedu, he thought you would like this. He said you seemed like a kung fu man. I don't know. It's the ancient ring of Wushu Punchard. I don't know who that is, but apparently he was some talented individual. And for you, this seems kind of fitting. He hands something to Lyre. Some big red pepper.
Oh, this is a very large pepper. Have you ever seen a pepper this big? I haven't. She puts the pepper away.
For real sweats. Lyre, without even testing, there is magic emanating from this red pepper.
This is a good pepper.
Yeah. Nice.
she's beaming.
As for magical items on me in particular, he kind of flips through his pockets a little bit. I mean, I got this potion of cat's grace.
What is this ring called?
It's the ancient ring of Wushu Punchard.
Rashim.
Oh.
Oh no. Rashim spins around. Yes, darling.
I might have something that you might be interested in bartering with for these people.
No, Safedu, that ring's so busted.
Joseph holds on to the line. No, he chose this himself.
And what might that be?
I have this, the ancient ring of Wushu Punchard.
The two guards kind of mumble to themselves, Wushu Punchard. Rashim kind of cocks an eyebrow. Interesting. May I examine it for its authenticity?
Yes.
Thank you very much. You'll have it in just a moment. And he pulls out, he snaps his fingers, and some jeweler's spectacles appear, and he examines it closely. Fine. I have no idea where you would acquire such an interesting artifact. But, are you certain this is truly something special, Safedu?
Yes, I will make the trade.
Oh, he's so cool.
Zero hesitation.
If you are certain, Safetu, he takes the ring, puts it in his pocket, and then claps his hands. And this guard immediately opens the cage to Peepo. He reaches inside, pulls Peepo out, and hands him to you. Or her, actually. And Peepo sits in your arms and looks up at you. Thank you.
Delilah starts fucking bawling.
You are welcome, little friend.
Safedu, you're so cool. You're great at everything.
Joseph, very subtly, while everyone is looking at Peepo, he kind of turns to Rashim and gives him a wink.
Rashim just kind of gives a little gesture to Josen to chat with him in private real quick. Peepo like snuggles against Safedu's chest. Thank you so much, mister. Peepo! Peepo is Peepo.
You are.
I am
Peepo.
Safedu.
He's Safedu.
Safetu, nice to meet. I can do things?
Peepo puts their hand on their hips. You notice that Peepo has a collar around their neck. And the inside of it is a very soft material. It's like velvet and other like cotton, and just to kind of like not to press against the neck too hard. But the outside of it is cold iron. Clearly this is meant to prevent Peepo from teleporting.
I will remove it.
Okay. When you go to remove it, Peepo looks at you. Are you sure?
I am. And then I destroy it.
Rashid looks over. That was expensive, but it is yours.
People serve, people help.
No, you don't have to serve.
People don't have to, people want.
You do not serve. You are my friend.
Delilah continues bawling.
Peepo, you notice something a little depressing. Peepo gestures to the ground. Help Peepo down?
Yes. I put Peepo down.
You plop Peepo down, and they try to use their wings, but it doesn't really work.
Hey, jackass!
Peepo's like hopping in place, and Peepo goes,
People try to keep up. People a little slow.
Did you break the ferry?
Rashim turns to you. No.
Yeah, no. Rashid wouldn't lie about that kind of thing.
No. Peepo has admittedly been in the cage for quite some time, but I'm sure Peepo's wings will function in due time. If you are feeling that this transaction was less than ideal.
Joseph kind of feels again. He felt a sliver of empathy. Peepo, if you take a little bit, this should help a bit. I'm gonna give Peepo a little cure light wounds potion. that you can just kind of like take little sips from every day to kind of just help.
It's like a hamster.
Exactly, it's like a hamster drinking a little. That's why it's a little bit like a week's worth. But yeah, keep looking at some of these things. Fit them in my bag. I don't know. Oh, Rashim,
hey.
I got some stuff for you too. If you're willing to make some trades. And
Yes, I would be most interested in a trade.
Oh, hey, I'm sorry, Mr. Rashim. Was that cage part of the deal?
If you would like it, by all means.
Delilah begins furiously stomping on this cage.
That is expensive, but it is yours to do with as you please.
She stomps on it and kicks it into the river.
He just kind of smiles. Do you feel better?
You're still breathing, so only so much.
Oh, well, I'm happy to make someone's day.
Don't flatter
I am
yourself.
the wish maker, after all. But, Josen,
yes.
I must admit, he examines the ring over and over again. I feel a little bad taking this. This is quite valuable. So if you were interested in finding a more equal trade, I'd be willing to make a new offer.
Oh, that would be our pleasure. Now, real quick, just as that is a very respectable choice for a merchant, especially knowing how these times can be. Putting your trust in a group to perhaps hold on to an item to future payments, that is quite a good thing. And as such, I would like to offer, in return, a bit of a gift of my own to ensure that we will find a better trade. Josen reaches into one of his bags. It's that same bag of holding lyre that he pulled the kumis out of. He kind of fetches in, and he sees you pulls out this large purple heart thing, and like, this is something quite rare. It's a heart that I've preserved and has quite a few interesting properties to it. Now, Ishim, I know that quite frequently. He kind of leans in closer. I know how difficult it can be to find a demon heart, and such. I have acquired one for you if you would like, and it is yours for any sorts of sales to the unsavory folk who may, well, that's a rather rude thing to say, the folk who require such ingredients for things. Just as a down payment.
Yes.
We'll find something else to even it out, but for now...
He takes, I'm assuming it's in a jar.
It is essentially in a jar.
Yeah, he takes the jar and spins it around very slowly, examining it very closely. Excellent quality. Rather fresh still as well.
Yes, of course. As of my practices, I always make sure things stay fresh.
Oh, you really are my chosen one. You always bring me the greatest of things.
Oh my god.
First,
And you just are a shimmer in my life.
Rashim wraps an arm around Josen, looking at the jar. Now, you seem to be the sort of individual that's willing to dabble in some nefarious deeds for an offer.
Oh, how dare you? What do you have in mind?
Well, you see, I feel bad about taking this ring, which he's wearing on one of his hands right now. You notice this man is covered in jewelry.
Yeah.
And he looks at it and turns back to you. And the demon heart would easily cover half of Peepo's charge. But there is something I've had my eye on that I simply cannot purchase.
Oh, truly?
Yes, and it's right here in this market as well, if you're interested
Oh.
in procuring it by your special skills. Now, of course, before we make this agreement, you need to understand that you cannot be caught, and it cannot be brought back to me. Because the moment I procure such a glorious gift, Wishmaker Rashim will have to vacate the premises for a business trip elsewhere.
Oh, of course. And now, I would gladly do such a thing. However, I am of a committee now, you know. I'll need to spend some time communicating real quick, Rashim. We are on a rather pressing matter, but a detour should not be so bad, so give
Of
me
course.
one moment. Thank
Take
you
your
so
time.
much. Josen kind of steps back and kind of like looks at everyone like, okay, let's talk for a second.
He was turning around, Delilah's making like a real intense stink face at you.
Okay, so, we'll to cut some kind of deal with Rashim. I gave him something to cover half the cost of Peepo.
Why?
Peepo
What?
just like wanders in the middle of the circle. Friends.
Yes, good old Peepo. He turns to Delilah. Now, I told him why, because that ring is very, very good, and it is, well, I felt a stab of empathy for my boy Seth, and I want it back, you know, for him.
Delilah's face softens a bit. Alright.
Yeah. Old Jostin wants to make sure his friends are armed and ready and safe, you know.
Alright.
Lyra is circling the outside of the huddle in her usual spot, which has been taken by For Real.
Peepo like sees you wandering around and comes outside and extends a hand. Well, Peepo. Oh, sorry.
That's fine. You're part of this too. Actually, get back in the huddle.
All we have to do is we just have to steal something. I mean, we were all.
Have fun with that, Josen.
Hey, hang on.
Throws his hand up. I'll help.
Yeah, he kind of bumps his shoulder. Hiya now, Delilah. Now, hang on a second. We were all very, very ready to do that already, right, Seth? You were ready to take something until I told you it would probably cause us all to be disintegrated. So it shouldn't be too far of a stretch to think we could maybe go about a little extra side. It's like a side quest, you know?
Peepo puts their hand on their hips. Peepo can crime.
Oh, Peepo, I like you already.
Liars.
Alagastrius, it's for a good cause. It's a greater good, you know what I mean? Saving Peepo, don't you agree, Alagastrius?
We already... Sephitu already saved Peepo.
Well, but
I am trying to complete the speed run.
Peepo looks over at Sefetu. But you gave so much for Peepo.
Oh no,
What
you
is that?
did. Don't you want your? You could be real tough with that thing, I imagine. I took a look at it, and I know these kind of arcane things. I've got a mind for it. That right there, real good. You'd be a real strong bastard, Seth, and I mean that in a good way.
Did he tell you what he wants?
Well, no, but I mean, I wanted to. Okay,
Delilah just like yanks you back, like ask him, and then we'll have an answer.
Okay, fine. Jeez, friend, don't be so rough with me. He goes over. Oh, great Rashim. He moves forward.
Chosen, darling.
They go through the greetings again. All right, what do you want?
I don't know if you're aware of this, but there is a fortune teller here who has an item that I find most interesting. Her name is Gobretta the Regrettable.
Oh.
She is actually not too far from here. And with her fortune telling, she has a crystal ball that actually works.
Wait, seriously?
Yes.
Huh.
And
Well.
as someone of my stature and capabilities, I would most appreciate having such a glorious item in my collection.
Oh, I could quite understand. Oh, well, that actually seems quite simple. Crystal ball for... He kind of contemplates. Well, that is going to be a bit hard. They'll probably know we're coming, if it's a real crystal ball.
Not likely. Gobretta is a very trusting old daft woman.
I see. I'm going to leave that part out. He thinks, but that sounds like quite the deal. Right then. I'll go run it through and see what we can do. Thank you again, Rasheen, for cutting such a nice deal.
Of course, Chosen, and thank you for presenting such glorious opportunities and having some bleeding hearts with you. Bring them along anytime. Bring more.
he does. His smile doesn't even break with that. He's just like, oh, you're gonna get in big trouble one day. But until that happens, I'm glad to know you, Rasheen. He steps off, and before he goes, oh, also, did you sell all the eggs?
I did.
Fantastic! He steps off. Okay, there's this hag downtown.
You see people, I can count to potato. People, Peepo!
Lyre is completely transfixed by Peepo. She has surrounded the diminutive figure with dolls that are now also moving as well.
So there's
Peepo
this
is
lady.
enchanted.
There's this lady downtown. What's her name again?
Her name is Gobretta.
There's this lady called Gobretta, the regretful, or regrettable, or something like that.
Regrettable, yeah.
Regrettable. Now you see, I've heard from Ashim she's actually a hag in disguise, and she has acquired an actual crystal ball.
Will that crystal ball suffice?
Hey, why don't
for
you
the
roll
rest of-
bluff?
yeah, no, so very fair, very fair. I don't have bluff, so I'm just gonna roll, by itself.
Boy.
B plus your charisma score. I
Yeah,
think?
yeah, no, I just get to add my charisma. I okay. Let's see. No.
Sense motive.
No.
Oh, even I don't buy it at my negative.
Oh god.
You say she's a hag in disguise, and Noah just like grabs you by the throat.
Oh, just kind of just slithers off. Oh, now, friend, don't go say that.
Even Peepo knows!
Even Peepo knows.
People know.
At a negative 14 sense motive, even Peepo's like, liar!
Yes,
okay.
that's me.
Okay, fine, yeah. It's some old lady, but she won't even know it's gone. If we take it, deliver it, then we can get Peepo's stuff, and then we get the ring back, and it'll be great. We might need that ring later.
Sefatu, do you mind not having the ring?
I was willing to give it. Yeah.
So, Josen, if you really wanna fight for your clear conscience, you go do that.
Right. Okay, I won't. He's like, okay, well, fine. I'll go. I'll be right back. Rashim!
Chosen, darling!
Lyre walks up. This will go on forever if I don't do
The
something.
other one!
Hi,
Nice.
thanks.
It appears that my dear friend Sefetu is quite actually comfortable giving the ring away. But as I would often like to say, you may very well keep that heart I gave you as an apology for me not accepting the gift. But we are quite in the hurry, and for now, we simply cannot afford the time to do another mission.
Oh, Chosen, as much as I appreciate that, he hands you the heart. I'm not one for stealing.
That's very true. You are not.
If Lila heard that, she would shatter all of her teeth by grinding them so fucking hard.
He puts it away. Well, I will return after our business is done and have a heart assembled for you. Maybe some more. Do some trades on my own time. But it seems in this very moment that we're a bit too busy, and he kind of looks over. Hey, Lyre,
Yes.
you got anything you'd like? I kind of dangle the heart. I could buy it for you if it's possible.
She waves a feathered wing. I was going to offer actually one of my artifacts in addition to the heart for the ring for Sefetu, but honestly, it sounds like everything's been resolved, so that's fine. I'm going to leave. She does.
Very well, then.
I appreciate the effort.
He looks, this is not going anywhere. He puts the jar back in there, and it's got your name on it. Very well, Rashim, you have quite the wonderful day. I
Yes,
shall
you
return
too.
as I always do.
Well, may all your wishes and dreams come true.
And may you grant more like a genie. He steps off.
Hey,
Yeah,
Delilah,
let's go.
can you do me a favor?
People.
Yeah, I'm gonna need you to draw a big X right here for me.
What? Right where?
Like she actually hands you a journal.
Oh, sure. Delilah puts a big X on the journal.
Thank you. She smiles. I'm a descendant of a forge angel, and my blood runs a little hot, so I like to practice a little wish fulfillment, and I think about burning down all of the places that are marked with big red X's. She just smiles at you. You notice there are a lot of X's.
Delilah nods. Everybody needs something.
You notice that Peepo has snitched one of the pieces of paper and is kind of drawing on it with like pollen from their fingers.
Oh my
And
god.
they hold it up, a picture of Rashim. Maybe portrait for ring.
You're trying so hard, people. I respect that about you.
That's adorable. Let's get you some friends. Lyre drops 2 dolls down next to Peepo and has them walk with Peepo away from this place.
Hello, Peepo is Peepo, and you?
The dolls with crick necks slowly nod. They're very they're exceptionally well crafted, actually.
Peepo, Peepo.
It's like very friendly and waddling, holding their hands.
Aww.
Delilah walks real slow, making sure to not overtake people.
Oh, Hurriel, thanks for having my back.
Yeah, of course. That's what friends do.
Absolutely, and you are the friend.
Yeah. That is. Oh boy, I gotta be careful saying that around here. Like there might be an eternal guy hiding somewhere.
Why don't we come up with a new name for you?
I mean, I have for real.
I thought
I
your
mean,
name was
for
for
real.
real.
Yeah, I mean, like a title. You seem proud of that one.
Yeah, I guess, but like, I feel like I need to earn it, almost, sort of.
Okay.
I mean, you really helped me put my armor on the snap. Maybe there's something there.
Ooh.
Yes, a squire.
God.
Honestly, that does have a mysterious sort of ring to it. The Squire.
Maybe. Yeah, I'm not
You also-
horribly against that.
You also messed up those bird things pretty good.
Yeah, I did hit him.
You didn't hit him.
like twice.
Oh my God.
With your sword, yeah, there's probably something there, like the fighter or something.
That's dumb.
You're right.
Peepo thinks it's cool.
Peepo's impressed. That's the only validation I need anymore.
Peepo is easily impressed.
But not easily lied to, evidently.
No.
People just kind of whiles around.
Justin does a quick transaction, drops down a gold piece and gets a just single like little fruit thing, and he kind of takes a bite and then cuts off the other side of it. Oh, Peepo, have you ever had a banana before?
Peepo has not.
All right, he cuts off a tiny little slice. There you are, Peepo.
Thank you.
No problem, Peepo.
Peepo appreciates.
Peepo takes a bite. So you bought the one banana?
Yes.
Oh,
All right.
good. That was your last chance for that banana.
I know, that's why I grabbed it. Banana's over in the west.
Chosen. You have actually purchased the last chance banana.
Oh!
So, you have immediately consumed it, and so has Peepo. Last chance banana gives you a +2 to any of your attributes of your choice instantly.
What?
So Peepo also gets a +2 to one of their stats.
All right, well, I'm going to boost my dex to 20.
Sure. All right. And it also grants you a free reroll at any point during this session. You can just say, nope, try again.
Oh
During
my
this
God.
session, eh?
Or, I'm sorry, this adventure. This is
Ah.
because you purchased last chance banana, and if you were to drop to 0 hit points, you will instantly come back to 1 hit point, standing stronger than ever.
And so will Peepo!
Ah, yes!
Peepo is like surging with energy.
Adds +2 to their wisdom.
Peepo's gone galaxy brain. Alright, yeah, Delilah's officially not mad at you anymore. Gave
wow.
Peepo a snack.
Yeah. I saw something was special about that one, Joseph says. He did not. He was just like, all right, Peepo, there you go. Tried something new. Ain't that great?
Peepo thinks it's great.
Yeah, I think it's great too. All right, gang. let's get going. We got a job to do.
Oh, I'm so happy that you just casually
Yeah.
bought Last Chance Bananas.
It is chilling right there.
I was just thinking, like, I wonder if People's had a banana. Probably not from the place that she.
Well, that was people's last chance for a banana, and you took
Yeah.
it.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
took it. You got the Last Chance Banana.
Hell yeah.
I mean, it. Oh man, do we want to keep going or just have
I
people
think-
searching with power?
I think that's as good a spot to end as any.
I don't think we're gonna top that, so no.
Oh god, I've been so excited for Peepo.
Holy shit.
Oh yeah. So, what will happen next time on Ebon Ward West?
Yay.
Hooray!
Can I say how much I love the bit of like, ooh, looks like you've got some bleeding hearts up there. My heart is bleeding looking at it. My wallet's already open. How much gold will it take?
Oh my god.
Oh, holy shit.
Peepo!
People!
Oh, People's so fucking cute.
I love people a lot. I need to state this because I might not. Yeah.
Gotta make sure.
I gotta make sure people know that my enjoyment of Peepo and Josens are pretty split.
Oh my god.
That was great.
Holy
Oh
shit.
boy. Yeah, and there's still a little bit more that we can do in Magistrate's Mirror. There's still
Good.
other shops you can walk.
I want to explore this place in RP more. I like it. It's big. You put a lot of work into it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
I got
God.
shit I want to do in here too. All right.
Yep. Each of these places has different items that you can
Oh.
procure if it tickles your fancy.
Yeah. All right. I'm gonna pop this Imgur open, but before we go through that, just want to do a quick plug because that's what you're supposed to do when you have things that you plug. You should support us on Patreon.
Hey.
Yeah, you should totally join our Patreon because, for example, I forgot his name, for real. He did not have a race at all. And Patreon goers got the chance to vote for him, and they voted for Undine. Incubus was close.
That would have been different, but I like him as an Undine. Should have put Drow
Yeah.
on there. Tut tut.
I know. I just like for some reason I just completely blanked on it. And Civ's like, "Oh, you put Drow on." I'm like, "I'm the dumbest human being alive." No, I didn't. For some reason, I just forgot about Drow. But I'm kind of glad that we've got finally our first Undine on screen. And it's
Yeah,
a fucking
no.
friend.
Yeah,
I
he's
love
great.
him so much. Like unironically, he's great. He's
That's good.
Addition to that poll, there's like artwork and stuff that you can see on the Patreon. We got this nifty little podcast called Surprise Cast we do sometimes. You should check it out.
Yeah.
And with that out of the way, let's go through fan art.
Yeah, here, let me get some Rashim music.
I love it.
My shitty boy.
You know,
I love your shitty boy so much.
Oh, so trashy.
Alright. So, at the top of the pile from Cat Artna,
Aw.
Nice.
Oh, it's so good.
Great.
Dino toes.
fantastic. I love talking with Safetti.
He's great. Yeah.
Oh boy.
And I realized
Oh.
mid-session, like, oh, Delilah would be obsessed with you, actually. Thank you, Cat. This is a great piece. Then from Fred.
Oh,
Oh, that's so good.
fantastic.
Excellent.
Oh God.
Thank you,
Oh,
Fred.
more Joseph for everyone. Thank you, little.
Yeah, thank you, Middle. Yeah.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
Gross. Oh man, he doesn't have his sausage fingers out anymore. He's got gloves on.
Oh yeah, you're right.
But thank you, Middle. Then from Johnny Dragon,
Oh, very
Oh,
nice.
Hey.
lovely.
he is Safetti.
Johnny, you're getting better and better every
Yeah.
time.
Fuck
It's so
yeah,
cool.
this is killer.
Better.
Ah, excellent.
That's real nice. Real good. Thank you, Johnny. Then from Spongiorno Squarevon.
My name's Joseph and I'm playing Christian.
Thank you, Spongiorno Squarevon.
Ah.
Oh, it's lovely.
Then from Neon.
Explosion rune. That's so lovely. I love
That
that
is
the
cute.
teeth are multicolored too. That's good
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you, Neon.
Oh, so good.
Then from Naruka.
Oh, it's so good.
It's good.
Lovely.
Oh, that's so
Pretty,
fantastic.
pretty. Thank you so much. Then from
lovely.
Mike Impeen.
Hell yeah.
Fantastic.
Yeah, it's the Ebon West.
I like that Josen is like this evil acorn.
Yeah.
He's like an evil Hershey Kiss, that one.
That's Josen's VeggieTale form.
VeggieTale.
He's just a tomato with a 5 o'clock shot.
My God. Someone made a VeggieTales joke and it wasn't me. That's great.
Yeah.
From Sim.
Yeah.
So good.
Oh, it's so good.
Looking chiseled.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's super rad. Thank you, Siv.
Foxy Grandpa.
Foxy
Yeah,
Grandpa.
Foxy Grandpa.
And from, and from Reaver Babe.
Josen bucks. Pretty much. Yeah.
Yeah, God.
He's minting silver now. That's his thing.
God.
I'll make a fortune, he said, lying. Then from Lester 2020.
I've been expecting you. Welcome to my new lair, the friend zone. I'm
I
so
say-
disappointed in myself for not thinking of that. That's so good.
Can I say that lead-in of "Welcome to my new lair" is probably the funniest thing I'll say.
Yeah.
That was so
Yeah.
fucking good.
He just like because I imagine like he spent like an hour or I guess 40
yeah.
minutes in this case just like crying, whimpering, getting a little better, kind of like okay, it's not hurting anymore. Then he kind of stands up. He's like, and then we pop in, and then he's like, I've been expecting you.
Thank you, Lester.
It hurts so bad. Oh, cute dinosaur.
Then from Takio.
Oh, that's fantastic. Thank you.
Oh, wonderful.
Yeah, thank you so much. From Price.
I would like to grease the step.
Hisuk's legacy, it lives on. Thank you, Prox. That's real funny. Then from Drag X.
Oh,
Hey,
nice.
Nice.
Oh, it's Foxy
Very
Grandpa.
So much Foxy Grandpa. It is Sephidu's turn to get artwork. Then from Free.
This is my favorite fucking thing. I was almost hysterical. Just seeing the icon like get closer.
I cannot believe in the year 2019 I'm seeing a GIF of Sahara,
Yeah, right.
a movie that I actually kind of like.
Yeah.
But God, what the fuck?
That's just
Holy
great.
shit.
Thank you, Froon.
Oh, thank you.
And from And Yet No Bananas.
Airship. She fucking adores airships.
Aw.
That's cute. Thank you, And Yet No Bananas. And from Small Blue Flowers.
I love that.
Come on.
That's great. Thank you, Small Blue Flowers. And from Reaver Babe.
Yay, restored.
Yay! Fantastic.
Oh, excellent.
Then from Tamaris Mora, S27.
That is a much more graceful version of what I was imagining.
Yeah, no, I was grabbing your legs. That's great,
Excellent.
though. Thank you, Tamaris Mora. Then from Ariel.
That is
Like
exactly,
that.
That's exactly what I was imagining.
Yeah.
Every little thing is gonna be alright. Don't die. Thank you, Ariel. Then from Reaver Babe.
You felt your sins crawling down your back.
It's more like you felt them blooming out of your face.
Yeah, it happens.
But thank you, Reaver
God.
Babe.
Lucky.
That was adorable.
Flowers. Lucky.
Cursed.
I don't know what you mean.
Fantastic.
That was Small Blue Flowers. Then from Lester 2020,
Aw.
I am sleeping.
Good night.
Thank you, Lester.
Thank you so much.
And from Drag X,
Nice.
Oh,
Nice.
radical. Look at that.
Oh, so good.
digging these funky background colors. Thank you, Drax. Then from Takio,
I think you open this one.
Yeah, I think so too. Ah, forget about those. You should be my friend.
Sure.
What?
Thank you, Doug. Then from tomorrow's.
Awesome.
That's great. Thank you, Damaris.
God, you just punched the shit out of that dragon.
Oh my god, yeah.
Let's clarify, it's not a dragon. It is not. It is an earthak.
It's
Wrong
a bird.
terminology. Bird.
Then from tomorrow's tomorrow.
And we will call it this land.
Oh, dear.
Thank you, Damaris. And from this from Mario Fan 63. Months ago at Statham Manor.
Oh no, this is horrible.
What's wrong, Mr. Statham, sir? What can I, Mickey Vito, your lawyer, do to help you?
There's gonna be an Ebon War. I want to fight in the Ebon War.
Sir, we've been over this. Ebon Ward is just one of the many shows you can watch on twitch.tv/surprise round RPG. Tell your friends, it's not real.
How dare you? Nash is real and he's my best mate.
Fine, I'll book the next flight out to Ebon Ward right away, sir.
Blimey, I'll need to get an undercover name so that nobody knows I'm Jason Statham from Hollywood.
Mr. Statham, I assure you they aren't going to know.
Of course not, because I'll be undercover.
And then next.
Thank you, Mario Fan.
I feel like you should actually continue this one, Austin.
I want to steal some dino eggs. I want to destroy an ecosystem.
Thank you, Mario.
That is so good.
Derek, I don't think anybody thinks about Jason Statham's Big Vacation more than you do.
I'm glad.
Thank you so much.
Oh, look at these next ones. Oh,
That from Karab?
Yeah.
Karab 97?
Yeah, these are
Fantastic.
cool.
little dolls of the party.
Oh, see, I was looking at like, salt shaker. Dolls are better though.
Love that nose on Josen.
Yeah, thank you so much. Then from Lester 2020.
Aw.
Oh, lovely. The little Jack doll, fantastic.
What does it do? Oh, it can't do Jack.
Oh,
Thank you, Lester. Then from And Yet No Bananas.
Ugh, my descendants could be running around and I wouldn't even know it.
God, that's so funny.
Probably not one of
Ah, Savvy, you got it. You know my plans.
Go
Pull.
on. Go on, Christian,
Oh,
read
yeah,
it.
yeah. I'm so sorry. I'm a pocket cheese.
Thank you, Savvy. See, then from
Aw.
Naruto.
hell yeah.
Oh, hell yeah.
Oh, yeah. That's really cool.
I love the right side of the face so much.
I love that
Yeah.
little bottom one. Just like, oh.
Oh.
Oh. And the smile's great too.
Thank you so much, Naruka. Then from
And then a
Real-
Safu too.
Hell yeah. That's so cool. I love those.
Yeah,
That
no,
is so
it's,
cool.
it's so neat that you're making real world objects. It's great.
Oh,
Thank
yeah.
you, Beetle.
Mm-hmm.
Then from Prax.
Sefetu loves dino bones. Sefetu loves revolution.
Thanks, Prox. Then from Mistletoe?
Mistletoe. Yeah, mistletoe. I baked you a pie.
Oh boy, what flavor?
Hell durian!
Thank you, Mistletoe.
Uh-oh.
Oh
no! Oh no, what was it?
What
Oh
was
god,
it?
someone find it!
Someone find Savvy's picture.
I think I know which one it is.
I think I just found it too. Yeah, let me toss it in Roll20 chat. Boom. And this is from Savvy.
Boy. That's so cursed.
Oh, that's extremely cursed.
We didn't need to find this.
We did. Maybe that's why it didn't disappear, but I'm glad we found it. I'm glad
Savvy.
people's efforts were in vain. And we found the forbidden. Oh, Nice. Speaking
From
of
Lester
forbidden.
2020, the Forbidden Pie.
Spellcaster effect pie. This is a
Pie.
weak ass card. 1,000.
Yeah, thank you, Lester. Then from Froon.
I
You
don't remember what I'm supposed to say here.
deal with it.
Deal with it. Or me.
There you go.
Oh,
Thank you, Froon.
Oh,
Oh, no!
Hold on. I need to get their music. Oh,
From And Yet No Bananas. People.
oh no. People.
People!
Holy
That's
shit.
a people.
That's a people. Thanks, And Yet No Bananas. And also from And Yet No Bananas.
Oh, people.
Baby.
They are baby.
Thank you.
So good.
Thank you so much. So then from Tomorrow's Mora.
You were the chosen one.
You are the chosen one!
Holy shit.
Viet9gag.com.
Thank you. Then from Small Blue Flowers, how to control your anger. Boom! Yeah, that cage had it coming.
Yeah. Oh my god.
Thank you, Small Blue Flowers. Then from Lester 2020, a more powerful pie!
Blue eyes white pie.
Pie.
Good lord.
It's me.
That's what it was, right? I did the callback correctly.
It's me, Welmer.
That's when you know, but
That's my daughter. People can crime.
Yeah, same.
and from Crocs.
I want to steal.
No!
But people would normally say, people want to steal.
And from,
Oh, more people.
Ariel, yet more people!
Yay, people.
Yay! At the point that Peepo showed up, stream changed directions, which is very important.
Thank you,
God.
Ariel. Then from Roma.
Never talk to me or my people ever again.
People is people.
Oh, thank you.
Oh my
People.
god.
Then from Sleepy Poltergeist, Peepo!
People can crime. Liar. Liar.
Yes, hello?
Alright, let's
I've been
see
waiting
it.
for this.
Alright, we got
Oh,
Yeah, we got some
God.
roll up there.
Josen's average.
Oh, he's coming up! He's coming up now! I love that the 20 roll was not the crit, but that's good. Oh no! Most common 4.
Yes. What?
Vista! And your most common's 3. Oh, Lamp, you're
Is
coming
this
for
just
me.
for the session, or is this for both sessions?
I
so
think this
far?
is just for the. Oh, it is?
Yeah, I think it's for both.
God, Josen.
Josen's doing bad.
Okay, I roll
man.
well when I hit stuff.
Yeah, no, you do. You're catching up to me. You're getting there.
Oh, God in heaven.
I do want to point out a liar's natural 1 tendency. Though I know
Oh,
one of
it's
those is
beautiful.
an initiative, but yeah.
Liar rolls like fucking fire, and everyone rolls to resist her illusions like fire too.
Thank you for that, Spencer. Then I'm sapping. Is Rashim who Josen's fucked?
I'm glad that some people remember that Rashim is mentioned in Main Ebon Ward.
Oh, is he?
Not yet.
Yes, he is.
Mm.
Very recently. I wouldn't say very recently, but fairly recently.
Oh.
I see. And I believe that's all she wrote for the Imgur. Wow, so much. Thank you guys. Thanks a million.
Thank you
Yeah.
guys so
Thank
much.
you.
It's also good.
It's,
Oh, fan-fucking-tastic, everybody.
it's also good. Yeah, fucking before you scoot off, if you haven't, you should join our Discord if you haven't already.
Oh yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah, there's a weekly schedule that usually comes out on Tuesday. There's like discussion channels for things and stuff. Go on, make some friends, talk about our content. Fucking, just be here, you know.
Hang out with us.
Hang out with us. Crack open a cold one. Share a story.
Submit fan art.
Yeah, we love that. Speaking of which, thanks so much for the people who did that. And
Yeah.
the people who donated, and the people who just showed up, you know? Give yourselves a pat on the back.
Thanks for all the peepos.
Thanks for all the
Yeah.
peepos.
For all the peepos.
All of these good peepos.
Kind of doing this in the wrong order. I'll flip it around. Hey, Will.
Hey,
Thanks so much for running this. This was an absolute pleasure.
yeah, thanks for playing, guys.
Yeah, it was good.
Thanks so much to my fellow players for being here and being present. You guys made this an absolutely wonderful experience. Give yourselves a great big round of applause. Or just dote over Peepo some more. Peepo! Aww. Thanks again, chat, for coming out here, submitting fan art, doing your thing. You guys are the best. Give yourselves a great big pat on the back. Thank you for being here this time, and thank you for being here next time. Say goodbye to chat, everybody.
Goodbye, chat.
Goodbye, chat.